everybody's problem, and I hope it gets that looked at.
Hmm?
He's starting
Really
drunk
drunk.
and
Like
unconscious.
you're saying drunken. How? You're in the middle of traveling on the road, and I'm pretty sure you don't have any alcohol with you.
They must have found some in Agatha's lair. We just didn't notice.
Yeah.
It's been a tough journey. The sun's been really hot. Wrigley did not take proper precautions. Is suffering from a mixture of hangover and heat stroke at the same time.
Oh, that doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't sound good at all. All right, so to recap, because it's been a while, you guys had just spent some time in Phandalin. You cleared out the Red Brand hideout, got rid of all those bandits, talked to the main head, the mayor there, and he once again redirected you to take care of those orcs as well for him. So you guys are cleaning up all of his problems. Since you wanted to head out anyway to do a favor for Sister Garil and talking to the Banshee, you headed out all the way up to Agatha's lair. And you had a nice, easy journey up there. Talked to the Banshee and managed to get the answer to the question that she wanted to ask. And then on your way back, you decided to swing by Wyvern Tor and clear out the orcs. So currently, you're looking for the beginning or the entrance to the cave over here, and it's been a little bit tough to find. So you're kind of wandering around.
Okay, I forget. We already killed the orcs.
No, you have not killed the orcs yet. So you came down to fight the orcs, and you haven't found them yet. So you're still looking for them.
Scouts have tracking? I'm a scout now.
You're a scout.
Oh yeah, quick question. Is this a new day? Am I allowed to use my new spells?
Yeah, it's a new day. Since we took a nice long rest, so you can redo anything that you do at the end of each long rest.
Okay.
I remember last time.
Could I choose 5 spells to bring with me? Or
Yes, let me check. Yeah, your prepared spells do go up a little bit. I think I wrote it somewhere in your thing. I think you now can prepare 6. No, it's defaulted in here. You have 4 slots here and 2 here.
oh,
What?
okay.
There you go. Let me get you.
Believe you can prepare
okay.
7-ish, 3 plus your intelligence modifier. I don't know what your intelligence modifier is though. 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'm leaving it to the default. The default thing that's showing up here is you've got 4 level 1 slots and 2 level 2 slots, which sounds right.
Okay.
Oh, that's how much she can cast, but how many spells she can have ready is different. It's weird.
That's true. I'm not thinking about that. I think you can prepare. I gotta double check that. I've got a note here saying 6, so let me double check.
6
I
sounds
think
right.
you can prepare 6 level 1 spells.
And 6 level 1 or 2, because now you have access to 2.
Oh, 6 level 1 or 2, so just 6 spells.
6
Yeah.
total? Okay, cool.
And then Vanny's now a scout. But I think that gives her certain advantages, so I think certain things like your stealth or your survival or stuff are going to be another +2 on top of the normal one you have.
Is there anything I have to do to that, or is it just automatic?
That's just automatic, so it's already
Okay.
set in your feet.
Okay.
Wait, 待って。このなんか真ん中のやつ、ここにちょっとだけ日本語で書いてるから、それ見て。
Okay.
そしてこれpublic. Okay, and then Theo now is a Rune Knight, which we'll be trying to figure out exactly how that works.
That's magical.
Yeah, so what he can do is he can write runes during his rests on his armor or his gear, and then those runes can let him do different things. So he just puts them in chat. He can learn 2 runes for every day out of 4 total. So he's going to play around with that. You have to choose 2 runes for today.
Okay. I need to choose the room now.
Yeah. Take your time. And
So
then
like what? One on weapon, one on armor. Is that how it works?
Yeah, so he chooses one weapon or one armor that he's using, and he can write there. As long as he has that with him and it's equipped, then he can. The rune has a passive bonus, and he has an active that he can use. Usually once a short rest, I think.
I need to talk to Jen.
Yeah, just say which ones you're using. You can click it in the chat too. And you can change every day, so every long rest. And then you guys will show up at Wyvern Tour. We're just gonna skip to you guys coming right over here.
Okay, I will use fire room and frost room.
Fire frost. Can you go here? Click on the spells and click fire and frost. Click the little speech bubble, yeah. And frost. And then we can see them here.
Oh.
Okay, so remember that you've got tool proficiency is doubled. I'm not gonna remember that. But more importantly, when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can put little fiery shackles on them.
Okay.
You've also got animal handling and intimidation advantage. Okay. All right. So if you guys are ready, you eventually stumble upon.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wait a second. Is that the right image?
This is Wyvern Tour, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so there's just a dude guarding the entrance.
Entrance.
You can just immediately see an orc. Oh, 1 second. I haven't put you guys into this yet.
I have another quick question. For the level 2 spells, it says components, and then it says like VSM. I have invisibility, and it says an eyelash encased in gum Arabic. I
Yeah.
don't.
The
Do
general
I?
way of handling that is we're not really worrying. So if there's like a gold cost associated, then you technically have to pay that, but most of these don't have that. So you have a component pouch that you're holding, and we're just kind of hand waving and saying that has everything you need for components.
Okay, cool.
So we're not going to bother with you having to go shopping and getting all these really random stuff.
All right, sounds good.
Oh,
All right, so you guys, I'm gonna show that.
Oh.
This is Wyvern Tour with orcs.
Oh. Where is our cute bear?
Here's Wrigley. He's over in the corner over here. And he's kind of just like chilling
Oh.
over with I forget, do you guys have a wagon? Did you buy one of those?
I think
I have a
so.
wagon.
We
I think you
did.
guys do. So he's kind of lying on the wagon, snoring a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look super reliable for this fight. All right. So as you come up,
Does he see us?
Work.
probably.
Probably. Okay.
All right, so you just found the place, and you come in, and you've got this faint smell of smoke in the background as you're climbing up this ridge, up a hill. And then suddenly you see about 50 yards into the distance this cave mouth opening up. And then hunkered down by a boulder a little bit into the cave is a single orc. So you can see the orc right now. And we'll give him a few seconds if you want to hide, otherwise he's going to spot you as you come in.
There's not much room to hide.
It's, he's pretty buff. Like, is he like?
Goes to the gym every.
Is he like very generally speaking? Does he have high HP?
That's a great question.
Okay. I will keep that in the back of my mind while we find him.
Yes.
I will remind myself how much HP they have.
So yeah, as we like pull up the wagon, right? We say there's a hole in the cave, and it's like, oh shit, there's a hole in this cave, hole in this wall, ground. Yes,
There's a cave.
there's a cave, guys.
There's a cave.
I wonder what's inside here, guys.
There's some
I saw
rippling,
something move.
there's some rippling muscles in
I saw
this
something
cave.
move. I saw something move.
And you run away.
I saw something move.
hop down. I notice the rippling muscles ahead of me, and I feel like I have to take my shirt off. So I do.
you had to you had to go 1-on-1.
Yeah. I approach. Hey there, you with the muscles.
You are
He's
you are
friendly.
enemy.
No, 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 no,
Are you an enemy? What do you do? Why are you coming to this cave?
We just saw a hole in the wall.
no.
Like
We're looking to kill some orcs. Have you seen some orcs in here?
Hey guys, you have plan?
I think at this point he just shouts out and roars, just "Ah!"
Yeah.
and charges in here.
Oh god, he moves fast.
Okay.
Someone
He
use
moves fast.
arrow.
Thaddeus
Okay.
goes to
Yeah,
like,
this
cover
guy's not
Valley's mouth,
talking.
but it's too late, and just like, ah, shit, here we go.
I guess we just.
Oh, he's apparently
Wait, what
very
the?
clever, actually.
I have a Lightfoot halfling rogue. Oh, it's just me.
Oh yeah, I think it's defaulting. I didn't fix your names in this because I just dragged them in. I gotta change your names here.
케빈 動いた気がするけど。
Oh, does she go?
Ah.
Yeah, only Thaddeus is actually named Thaddeus because I made all these other default tokens before I knew your names.
Yeah, 19.
Oh, he's a
Nice.
3. Wow.
Theo actually showed up today.
Yeah.
I feel like you often roll like a 1 for initiative. All right. So Theo was ready for this, and he goes first. What would you like to do?
I think we don't need to talk. I will use my arrow.
You will talk with your which weapon? Are
Pointy
you?
side.
Short bow.
Sure, but you could just run up and hit him. It doesn't do as much damage because it's 1d6 3. Whereas this would be 1d10.
Oh.
Did Chrissy just tell you to run up to the big guy and hit him?
Range is enough.
I mean, you can use a short bow,
No.
but you can also run up and hit him directly.
Okay, I will hit.
You can move.
Hi, Theo, was nice knowing you.
This one.
Ooh, 8. Oh.
Yeah, you can blame Chrissy for that.
No, no.
Oh. So you successfully knock off like a piece of his shoulder pad, like right here. You go like tink, and like one of these spikes falls off.
Hey, dog.
That was a good try, though. Anything else you'd like to do? You can.
No.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Darius.
Alright, Thaddeus will rush up by Theo. Like, we're getting into this, and he will go ahead and brandish his glaive. Halberd did.
Halberd, a 12.
Well, that looks good.
Oh, that
Probably
does
not good
not
enough.
quite work. Please
It doesn't work.
Oh my god, this orc.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Like, that's a very nice pauldron you have there, Mr. Orc. And I'll end my turn.
He's now knocked it onto the floor. He grunts his thanks.
Hey guys, I think I found an orc.
Anything else? Alright, so Vanny, you've just seen both of your kind of fighters run up and successfully demolish the shoulder pad of this orc. What would you like to do
That's
to
it.
follow up?
The light crossbow.
Yep.
Does that do anything?
You want to use a crossbow? 13 will... Sure, yeah, that manages to hit right where the shoulder pad was taken off.
Ooh. Nice.
Wait, oh, so it does hit.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Wait, what? Oh, I have advantage right now. That shouldn't be advantage.
No, this is not advantage. So you're getting your sneak attack damage and...
It is sneak
really
attack
good-
damage. So I have sneak checked right now. I don't know if I have sneak.
You have sneak attack as long as like one of us melee boys is next to the guy you're hitting.
Oh, okay. So I do have sneak. Holy crap!
Oof.
Yeah,
Nice
so you've got a few different ways to get sneak attack. One, I think you're attacking from stealth right now, so you have it automatically, and you've got some
Hello?
friends that are right next to the orcs.
I
you
can't
also
hear
have
you
it in the
guys
back.
if you're talking.
Oh,
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin, you made it.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
We can
Is
hear
he-
you.
Yeah, we're here.
I'm messaging him to probably try restarting.
Okay.
All right, I'll give him another try.
Maybe.
So
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember I can do this.
that arrow was a pretty good arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so.
It just takes him
Oh
out.
shit! Wait a minute.
Oh wow!
Damn!
Okay.
Oh, that was a very
Wait a second.
Just now?
Right in the jugular.
Wow. No, it wasn't the old armor. It was his shoulder
Wait.
too.
How much damage did you do? What's the 26? Did you roll a 20?
No. I hid afterwards, but I didn't need to hide because
Oh.
he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
see me anymore.
Okay.
Oh, so you just did 17 damage and he died?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Huh.
So you're not that tanky, apparently.
Not as
apparently.
buff as he
We're
seems.
gonna say the shoulder.
It's the oil muscles,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's like the inflatable ones, like in
inflatable muscles.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty easy.
I can hear you through the browser for some reason.
Huh.
Wow, that's really janky. It's hard to talk when I'm hearing my own voice. Hold on, give me a second.
So we'll say the arrow went through his shoulder, and
Yeah,
then the
for some
orc
reason
grabs
Discord's
the arrow and rips it back out, and accidentally like catches like an artery on the way.
Ugh.
I just like
Oh no.
Bleeding out from a shoulder injury on the floor.
Yeah, this is a good first contact.
this is your first contact with the orcs. Okay, Wrigley starts stirring on the wagon. Looks like he's recovering from his ordeal.
Guys, he's waking up.
Hi, good morning.
Probably technical difficulties still. But I'm gonna look down at the orc corpse. I'm gonna pick up the pauldron that like fell off and just like don it as part of aesthetic. Like, I have an idea, guys. We need to infiltrate the orcs and get them into a prime spot. I'm gonna walk in there and bring them all out, and you guys just blast them.
Well, okay.
Because they'll believe me. I have the pauldron. They
You're
don't think I'm
gonna
an orc.
just like
There we go.
draw aggro.
No, they don't think I'm an
Sounds
orc.
like a plan.
Oh, Kevin's here.
Yeah, I
Hello.
can hear you now. For
Nice.
some reason,
hey.
you guys were all set to 0 volume.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just make them believe I'm an orc. You know, I have the pauldron on. There's no way they see through this.
There's no way. Yeah.
You guys see Wrigley just roll over, his eyes slowly blinking open. Oh god, what happened? How long have I
God,
been out?
It's been 14 days. How you feeling?
Wait a minute. Who are you people?
Who are we? Who are you?
Wait
Oh,
a minute.
lost too many brain cells last night, huh?
The last thing I remembered, I was drinking. I was drinking by Seaport Town. What am I doing here?
Oh, boy.
You were going to go run in there and then run out, and multiple times, and that was the plan that you agreed on.
I was never agreeing to anything. Apparently,
I
I've been
remember it was-
blackout drunk for like the past week or something.
It's alright, Wrigley.
And you see Wrigley like take out like a small bottle. He swishes it around a little bit. You can hear like a little left in it. And at the sound of it, he puts it to his lips, tips it over. Nothing's left in it. He just throws it by the wayside. Ah, great. Guess I have to manage with that.
It's okay. We'll get
There's
you
more down
some
there.
meat when you turn back into a bear.
Wait, so what's down there?
Well,
Oh, it's a really cool party over there. We're invited.
I point at the orc
drinks?
corpse.
Yeah, you know what they have at parties. Hoo-hoo.
Yeah, but the only thing is that we lost, so we have to be a little bit sneaky about this entrance.
If there are drinks involved, I'm in.
But they have all the drinks that we need, and the money.
Money for more drinks, all right?
Yes.
Here's the party stage. Party casual.
All right, I guess we're going in.
Alright.
Yeah. Guess
Let's go.
the prospect
going
of
in.
new drinks. You guys are my new
Oh,
friends.
don't mind this dead guy. He was here when we
Oh
found him.
no, he's clearly had enough. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had enough to drink. Alright. Here, I'm
He's
a,
drunk or not?
He's probably drunk.
Hmm.
But when
I
he
can't tell
light,
if Wrigley is actually drunk. He just looks like he exists.
As you move in, you continue to see the cave.
Big opening.
Turns up to the top.
何もないね。岩が。
Oh, you know what this outlet we got here, this floor, this would be a great dance floor.
Set some
Nice.
torches over here. Get the wine table over here.
Yep.
At this point, it starts getting dark, so I assume everyone without dark vision takes out some sort of light source.
I got
I
the
will.
lantern.
I think I have dark vision.
Okay. Right, as you kind of get into the mouth here. Theo sees
Oh,
Oops.
good
uh
enough
oh.
here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's like kind of a lot. Oh, there's a big
Uh-oh.
one.
Oh.
And there's a purple one too.
We found the party.
Let's back up.
Guys,
Let's talk over there. Let's talk over there.
I can't see anything. You guys are too
Okay,
large.
there we go. Let's move back.
Not party.
Theo, make a stealth check because you walked into the cavern alone. Even the sheet on.
Are they asleep?
Oh.
I think some of them are, but
Be not for long.
Roll down. What did I say? I think you're okay. Oh, can you click chainmail? You might have disadvantage.
Yeah, I cannot.
Yeah, click stealth one more time because you have disadvantage because of your chainmail.
This. Forgot.
So yeah, one more time.
Oh.
Stealth.
Oh, 2. Wow. How
Well,
blind are these guys?
technically, I do have to roll for them. 1 second.
I cannot tell.
Oh no. So this orc definitely sees, or more importantly, hears you go clank, 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 clank into the cavern.
Yeah.
See everyone, and then go clank, 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 clank back.
Okay. Sorry.
He just looks.
Quickly walks in and it's like, "Hey, I heard there's like a party going on here. What's up?"
Oh,
Come back, bear guy.
And these guys just look and shout and point at you guys. Hey!
maybe we
It's
should have told him we were
bears.
joking.
Hey, the big one's bear.
They point in our direction, and I also say, "Hey, what's up?" And I bring up 2 bottles from my hands.
Shake them around, asking for a drink.
Anyone want a drink? Let's get this party started.
Sir. He sniffs. What is it?
It's mead from the local town. I actually don't know how these ended up in my pack. They just appeared there.
He just
What do we do, guys?
give us the meat. And he
Oh, you want some mead? Here you go. I toss a bottle of mead in his direction.
Oh, nice. All right, he catches the mead. He sniffs it. He drinks it. No, too weak, and he throws it back.
Nice, and I take a swig as well.
And then they attack you.
Oh. That's
I'm not going in there.
okay.
They're a little on the back foot because you know that was some meat. It was very nice of you.
Is there an initiative button supposed to appear on my
Yeah.
screen?
When you click your
If you
token.
click your token. It's gonna have to click your token first,
Oh.
and then
Oh.
there's a button on
Oh.
the top left.
One.
Oh, there it is.
You don't like it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, I
Oh,
feel like I
jeez.
cheated.
I'm ready to
because
go.
I-
Someone's
Oh,
Didn't
so
push-
stealthy.
I rolled an 11 and then rolled a 21, so I feel bad because I feel like I cheated.
Ooh, it's only one.
21.
Don't worry, Theo balances you out.
Okay.
Jeez, that clunky armor is
First of round
It's
two.
really weighing you down, dude.
it's really weighing you down.
Twice.
No, you gotta go first in round 2 because you're practically not even in round 1. Just to let you
Okay.
know.
So
That's how
like,
you're that fast that you move on.
I will take some bottle.
Vanny's been on edge this whole time, so as soon as she sees the guy toss back the meat and scream, she just rushes in.
I'm going in, guys. I'm going in. Going in.
Who's holding the torch, by the way? Just so
I
we
am
know
holding.
who the-
I'm holding a torch.
Okay.
Oh, kill them all.
Now, you guys
Um,
have entered, so
Do I have? I don't have sneak, right? Because there's no.
No, you would need
Yeah.
either advantage from something like hiding or something, or you'd need a friend right next to them.
Okay, so no sneak. So I'm just going for the
Ooh. And which one are you hitting?
the one in front of us. Wait, how do I ping?
This one here.
This one, yeah.
Yep.
This
All
one.
right, you smack him with your crossbow.
Oh, music's coming in.
Ooh.
All right, as he throws the meat
Are
back,
you
I shoot him with the
starting?
crossbow for 6 damage. Oh boy.
6 damage. Nice.
Nice.
Is just this one that sees us, or do they all see us?
He just shouted out, so now they're all aware.
Okay.
Don't waste the meat.
What else would you like to do?
I want to hide.
Makes sense.
I see the crossbow sail by and regularly responding. Oh, we playing Pin the Donkey then?
So you just barely managed to slip out of their view, so you are now hidden for next turn.
Okay, so I'm able to sneak.
And Barrett.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my magic missile, I guess. We didn't hit him at all, right?
Good.
Okay, so I just click magic missile 3 times, right?
Nice.
Which one
You
did
can
you shoot, by the way?
probably only see this guy, maybe the guy to the right as well.
Yeah, I'm only hitting this dude 3 times.
Got what, 5, 9 damage. Ooh, perfect. So you go ahead and take him out, and he staggers, and out he goes.
Goodbye. Okay, find the next party.
Anything else? Wrigley, you're up. You just suddenly, after taking that swig, saw your 2 compatriots destroy the orc that you were trying to get along with.
Man, I guess we're wrestling then. All right, I'm gonna cast Wild Shape, and I'll assume the form. I guess since I'm in front, I'll assume the form of a bear.
Wait,
Oh,
how do I
there.
turn the sound down? The
Right
music
click.
is really loud.
You can right click it on
name.
Discord.
Is it Discord sound?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Discord.
that's
Yeah,
not me
it's
doing
box.
it.
Oh,
Oh, nice bear.
Oh, that's a good bear.
it's got a new border too.
I can't select them though.
Yeah, wait, I have to give you control.
All right, cool. Do you have the stat sheet for the bear or should,
the bear take 2 bottle. The bear take a bottle.
Oh no. So one bottle is already gone. You see me down the other bottle, and after the bottle is finished, you see really just stare off for a little bit, collapse, and then turn into a bear.
Is the
You
bear
should be able
drunk?
to-
I think it's a heavyweight, so probably not.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So I still have the statue of the brown bear in case you lost it, but yeah. Anyway, so is all the orcs are all the orcs awake?
Yeah, so they just got woken up, so on their turn.
What's that thing in the corner there?
What thing?
Going straight for the boss, the pet boss.
It's the boss guy.
Oh, this thing.
It's so big.
The oak.
Yeah, that seems to be a giant creature.
A giant creature.
Hey.
I'm a giant creature. All right, buddy, let's wrestle. I'll
Let's
go
be
to-
friends.
Are these guys in
Okay,
bed still, or
I'll
are
go
they
to
out
this
of
guy.
bed?
I can be giant.
Are they out of bed?
What? Yeah, they're just standing up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll wrestle this guy. Bite and claws.
Nice.
All right. All right. I'll just roll it. The first one is a bite. +5 to hit.
Oh,
That succeeds.
22.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Very-
he's got to be dead.
1d8
You got a
plus
punch?
4. Oh, that's a max. So 12 piercing damage.
You
And
killed his dead body.
How's he looking?
He's wavering. He's missing like half his body.
Oh, whoops. Maybe I was a bit too rough. All right, now comes the claws.
And then also hits.
2d6, 4. Oh, and this is a low one. 7 slashing damage.
Alright, and that will finish him off.
Oh, the
I'm
first hit
just,
is the attack roll. Okay, second hit is the damage roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
So you've
I
done
thought you did 22 damage in one hit, and then 12
Oh, yeah,
damage,
I
and then
was-
23. I was like, holy
maybe
crap.
that's a bit too heavy. Anyway, you see this bear just like bear hug this guy to death, and he got up from his bed and just immediately went back down as I collapsed on him. Yeah, that's my turn.
Right. That was a great bear move.
Yeah.
And then this creature over here starts to stir. And he just
Oh,
looks
yeah.
at the bear and he just sees a challenge.
Uh-oh.
There's been a challenge like this in a long time.
Yeah, I guess are these guys orcs?
Yeah. Well, this guy
I
doesn't
guess,
look like it.
Guess this orc couldn't bear with me, huh?
Oh, no.
Ha ha.
I
Alright.
think that we should have done that kiting method. This is a lot of big guys.
So this guy just yells out, he says, "Finally a challenge!" But he says in some strange language that Theo here recognizes with his new skills as giant.
Oh yeah, I can be giant.
Yeah, but you recognize he speaks in the giant language. He says, "Yes, a challenge!" And he rushes up. And he attacks with a great club.
Oh. 8?
Yep. So
Well,
I'm assuming that
it went
misses.
dunk.
So he's very excited. He's so excited that he kind of sloppily runs and kind of trips a little bit and just smashes the ground right next to you and just makes this nice little crater the shape of his club.
Ooh.
That's it.
That's a nice club-shaped crater.
It's a great club-shaped crater. But after his kind of rallying cry, the rest of the orcs also hear, and they shout out as well. But first, we'll start with the leader here. He follows up, right behind his good old pet, and he says, "Stay away from my ogre," and he takes a swing.
Oh, it's an ogre.
This could be rough. This could be rough. There's 3 other guys after this.
He'll be fine. He's a bear.
Will be.
Oh,
fine.
7. Oh.
It went dunk.
It's gonna be very rough at all.
So I don't know. So is the ogre a large size, by the way? Because he's like double.
Yeah, so yeah, he's a larger size. So I think your bear is too.
Oh yeah, I am a large.
So you should be bigger. You should be like this.
There we go. Hey.
Nice.
How's the party going over there?
Yeah.
Is the- Yeah, he's large, so you should be the exact same size as the ogre. So this guy kind of comes in here and he swings his weapon in between the two of you to try and split you up, but he does not succeed in actually doing damage. We're gonna have, let's see, these guys have a movement of 30, so we've got. So we'll say this one's gonna round out towards the back. He's gonna come in here. But he's not gonna see Vanny. So he's gonna be like, kind of, there's some sort of lump here that's kind of getting in the way. So he's gonna come over to the side and attack Theo, who's still kind of getting his feet under him.
Oh, me?
Yep, so this one's coming for you.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
Someone can hit. Oh, and he
Oh.
attacked 12 damage.
12?
Oh my god.
Oh, that ain't no joke. Okay.
Is there armor reduction?
Oh,
Nope.
okay. I can use my rune.
Yeah, what does your rune do?
Uh,
I'm not sure that you can stop damage.
is frost rune.
The frost rune would be a bonus action to give you ability checks and saving throws. So if you have to check something like trying to do something that's difficult,
Mhm.
or like falling into a pit or something like that, it helps. But against a weapon attack, it does not help. So you'll have to use your healing skills and stuff.
Okay.
I think you just take the damage.
So,
You take 12 damage.
over 12 damage.
Theo grunts,
Ouch.
but manages.
Takes 12 damage. She's like, ouch.
Ouch.
It's just like a little halfling. I see this giant axe come down. It's like, thank God I'm hiding. Thank God he doesn't see me. Oh my god, I'm surrounded.
Quick question, Chrissy. If they flank me, is that just a flat like plus, or do they get like advantage or something?
I don't have any rules on flanking that I've learned, so I'm not particularly doing anything with or about that. Unless you'd like to make it more difficult for yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't.
Wait,
I
there's
don't
more
remember
coming.
There's more coming.
Oh,
if flanking is by
Oh,
default,
no.
or if it's like
It's an optional rule technically.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
Oh,
in the
okay.
basic rules that I had studied, so I'm not using it.
okay, that's fair.
Alright, to be kind and work on the damage. This guy over here, he's gonna look in the back and he's gonna shoot a javelin to reach. And he'll go off towards Theo. So he
Oh,
sees, he looks like
wait.
a prime target. He's wearing the shoulder blade, the shoulder pad from his friend, so.
Oh, you mean me?
It's a little in
Wait.
range.
I have a vision. I was
There's his vision.
gonna replace it with a 2. Oh,
Man. Alright, and so he throws it, and like Varys just looks as like, yeah, that's gonna curve a little bit, isn't it? And then it totally curves and shoots off towards the wall.
Okay, what's happened?
She used her ability.
Oh.
That you can see the picture. And then this orc over here, runs up from his bunk, and finally, maybe, we'll get a
Your
hit on
vision
this
comes
giant
in?
bear.
For the javelin and not for the giant ogre.
He got it.
Oh wait.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. Makes the first successful attempt on the bear.
Of 4 damage.
Shave off a little bit of fur.
Oh, for the muzzling enemy.
oh, wow, you have a lot of health.
Yeah, he's
That's
doing
a lot
fine.
of help.
Okay.
And this last one in the back, down here. He will also throw his javelin.
Does it take
Oh,
javelin?
yeah, he got that.
And spear right into the...
Oof, I felt that.
Oh no.
Our techniques help, guys.
He's
Oh, no, Theo,
fine.
fine.
He's got a lot of...
How much health does Theo have left?
Theo, how much health do you have?
Me is...
Click your token, it should say.
Oh, okay.
16.
16.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, not that I can do anything about it. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
Next up is Thaddeus.
Alright, let's get the party started.
Where's my town?
Can I sneak through here? Is there enough space?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
You just like walk over me, like
Yeah. You're like, against
I'm
the
crouching
wall.
down.
Yeah.
I'm hiding in the corner. I don't know if you just walk right over me.
Before you are a halfling, you don't take.
I'm a halfling. Yeah. I'm a halfling and I'm crouching. Hopefully.
Please smishes right through.
So I'm gonna go here between these guys, right? Really like put my back to the bear and be like, let's get the party started.
Hey.
I'm gonna go into a rage and bring out my halberd. I will aim for this dude right here in front of me. Oh,
Ooh.
yo.
Is that perfect roll? That is
That's a
perfect
natural
roll.
20.
That's a crit.
Slice.
So I'm not sure if this is automatically calculating in crit damage.
It is, yeah. It rolls the extra dice.
Very nice. So you do a total of 12 damage. And successfully distract him from your friends.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn as I like.
Wait, so was that sneaking bonus as well because he's focused on Harry?
Sneak only you get because you're a rogue.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's finally Theo's turn.
My jam! Can be Jan.
How does that work? I'm not really abilities work. So. He is a Rune Knight, which is a type of giant skill. So he's got giant might.
Mm.
Yeah.
So first he's going to become large, which I think was his main goal. I'm using this.
I need more space.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Everyone's big now.
More.
You just see Theo just bulk.
Okay.
It
Two
now
Hulks.
has advantage on strength.
Nice.
Ooh, and you get some extra damage.
Oh,
This is 1 minute, so we'll say it lasts for like 10 turns or so. Probably the whole fight.
そう。フロストルームはいつ使う
Frost Rune you would use.
Attack
see.
or
You basically use it before
Defense.
you think you have to try to do something.
あ
何かしたいものがあれば、なんかその前にこれ使う。
Okay. Attack. Move and attack.
Alright.
Dum, dum.
Alright, where are you moving? Because you're currently standing on top of Thaddeus. Like right now. I can't just. Alright, so
I don't know if you could fit through there. I think that with the orc being there, is that
Might be too
like-
big.
you might be too
Might
big.
have-
You have to take him out first. He's fine.
So when
It's okay. He's hurt. Get him.
Easy.
Okay. I will attack.
Yeah, you gotta fight him first. You do not hit though.
No.
You're so excited about being large that you kind of go crazy and just swing where you think he should be, but he's smaller than you remember, so it goes right over his head.
Okay.
It's difficult. You
And used to the size.
your bonus actions, so you can
Okay.
heal, or you can take a second action.
I will take a second action.
Okay. So Theo uses his action surge
Okay.
to try one more time.
Yep.
15, and you hit
Ooh, nice.
the first roll damage. Yeah, you do not have to do anything, but you do technically get an extra 1d6 from your giant size. But either way, it's enough, and you finish this guy up.
Oh, bye.
Would you like
Nice,
to do
nice.
any more movement? That's the only thing you have left.
Okay, I will move.
Okay, move in. Alright,
Hi guys.
we're gonna put you a little to the side so there's at least some sneaking room in there. And Vanny, you have successfully made yourself look like a rock. Nobody thinks
Okay.
you are.
I just saw big swords slashing all over my head. That was traumatizing. Can I shoot an arrow from here, or do I have to move around?
Yeah, you can shoot an arrow to hit probably this orc up to like this orc.
Oh, I can hit
Not the ogre.
3 orcs.
Yeah, you can see any of these 3.
Okay. I'll start with this one then.
Alright. Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
Damage up with sneak.
12 damage. And then I want to sneak again. Uh-oh.
So that's enough that I have to roll for it. 1 second. And the orcs do not pay attention to you. They are very much distracted by the giant bear and giant human.
I'll just hide behind Harry's leg.
You just kind of go right behind Harry's leg and become a rock again. Alright, Varys, how would you like to follow up on these interesting events around you?
I'm just gonna shoot this guy with my magic missile.
Nice. Which one?
This one.
Okay.
The only one I can really see, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh no.
We got some low rolls, but that's fine. You rolled a 1 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you really? Is that crit
Wow.
fail each time?
Is that what it is?
What?
Oh, it's
That's what it
it's
says.
a 1d4.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Right, so it's a bit different from rolling a 1 on a 1d20, but it is a 1 3 times in a row, so.
it's a little easier to get a 1 3 times in a row, but it's still impressive. Alright, but luckily you can't miss, so you do hit 3 times. It's really hard to navigate because you have to like bounce it around Vanny and then like through Theo's legs and then like up into the orcs, so it's not
Yeah.
as powerful as a straight shot would have been. Anything else you'd like to do?
How many actions do I get per turn?
You get 1 action, and then some people have bonus actions, and you always have your movement.
Oh, okay.
I think for you it's more action and movement.
Okay. I'm going to move over here.
A little
Is that
closer.
stupid? Okay. I'm
No, you
just
see this orc here, and then you see a bit of the bear and a few orcs behind. You don't quite see into the rest of the cavern, though. All right,
That's it.
bear time.
Bear time.
Everyone's excited for bear time.
Oh. Minus 12 on the orc next above me. I'll take
This one, yeah.
I'll take,
That was my yeah.
yeah, I'll take a bite out of him.
Bite.
You might
Yep.
go.
22 for 12 damage.
You successfully bite the orc. I have to remember, I think this one is the one that's...
Oh. Well, I got him in my mouth. I'm gonna swing my claws at the at his boss friend next to him. There we go.
We're gonna actually put
sorry,
him up
that's
here
seven.
just so he can
Wow.
be in there.
That's a 7. Ignore the second roll.
You got a crit on the second roll.
Yeah, ignore the second roll.
It's
In another
unfortunate.
timeline.
Oh.
In another timeline.
Another time we did a lot of damage.
But with since I still have this guy in my mouth, I'm like clumsily swinging my claws around, and I just like softly pet him. Pet the boss. And like as I'm like drunkenly like moving around with my claws, you know claws don't have thumbs, but somehow I managed to get a bottle that didn't transform with me, and I spit out the dead orc and drink it, and use my bonus action to heal.
Perfect.
And I gain. I'll use a level 2 spell slot to regain 2d8. So that's
Nice.
11.
I'm just saying this campaign is very much not kid friendly.
We
Well,
kill
it
it.
depends on the type of drinks we're going
Alcohol
with,
gives
right?
you health. It's bad.
Yep, I'm chugging a bottle and it gives me 11 health. That's the rest of my turn.
That's it. Alright. Gog sees you destroying some of his only friends in life. And he is very, very upset.
They're so tasty.
They did look tasty, but Gog has been ignoring their tastiness for how long? And you just come along and eat.
Oh, that
Thanks
hits.
for AC, by the way.
The bear's AC is 11.
11. Alright, so he hits you and gets revenge by
Oh.
doing
18.
a very solid bludgeoning
That is, that's oof.
on this bear's internal organs.
Oh.
Oh no.
He shouts out, "For my friend Dragor."
Nice.
That sounds made up.
Well, you know, the ogres aren't very smart. And the rest of the orcs take up the cry.
You can tell he's really smart because his head doesn't even go vertically out of his body. It's horizontal.
Right? He only wants to go forward.
There is no neck.
So we'll start over here then. With this guy suddenly realizing that he is a little out of his depth. And he decides to try and take out this other giant before it's too late.
Wasn't there a guy right here? Wait, where did he go?
They all like
One in my
moved
mouth.
up.
But yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
He died, and I was just moving his token because he's the one that's in the turn order, so if I delete him, it messes it up.
Oh, okay.
He's very much dead. And then he is gonna swing at good old Theo, who has not healed himself yet. I got some bad
Oh.
news.
Let's see the bad news. Ooh,
15 damage.
Wait, 1 health left, right?
1 health.
1 health left?
Me?
My god.
Oh,
The only health that matters.
1 health left. He's killing it.
The big one.
let that drink. Let that drink.
Yeah, Baby takes a swing at the bear.
Bring the
Oh.
bear, please.
I mean, you guys attacked them.
14. Ooh.
Wait, what?
That's also one.
Wait, what happened? What's going on?
We're falling apart, guys, but we're hanging on.
This guy lost the javelin.
I like the big one.
Chelsea, do you have any visions? Do you have any visions, Chelsea? Do you have any visions?
Why have any? I only have high visions.
Oh, no.
That's it. I used them my only vision.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, stop. Oh!
That's going on me, right?
I believe the leftover goes on to you, right?
Enjoy.
Yeah. So that brings. So the 1 is enough to bring me back to my original form, and then 14 goes on 27. So that leaves me with 13.
You're doing fine.
Anyway.
Oh my
Hey.
god. Okay, you're alive. You're alive. How do we solve this problem though?
The good news is you've got a whole round of all of you now.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta run out. Oh no.
We gotta just kill fast.
Yeah, he's gotta go. Can't get out of there.
Ooh.
Seeing Wrigley's in trouble, I'm gonna, like, still stay within this guy, but, like, face these two. Be like, alright. Theo, you got this guy. I'm a bardically inspired Theo.
Nice.
And then I will turn to strike at this dude.
Nice.
So this is really good for when you're attacking and stuff.
Oh.
So you inspire your compatriots, and so you say something to Theo, and Theo says thanks, and he reaches out to you to like give you a fist bump, and then you're like attacking at the same time, and you go to return the fist bump.
Yeah, I'm trying to do one hand. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a little bit too much, and you don't quite make it. But anything else?
No. Nope.
Another bit.
Yeah. Well, this guy's been hurt a little bit. And then Theo, you just got a wonderful fist bump from your friend Thaddeus.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Can I take a list?
You can't take a rest, but you can use your healing.
Okay. But attack first.
Attack first.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
10.
You did not hit.
You could use the d6 if you think it would make you
You
hit.
can use your bardic inspiration if you want to roll
You need.
a 1d6.
You have a good chance. If you roll a 3 or higher, you should hit, I think.
1D. これ?
Just one. I'm just clicking.
Ah.
Oh no!
It was a very good attempt.
Oh no.
You are also distracted by the very nice fist bump.
And can I use this one?
Yeah, you want to use your second wind? So you are level 3 now, correct? So you roll 1d10.
1.
You get 7 HP.
7. Okay.
Great. You get 8. Okay.
It's still close shot range.
Danny, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go for this guy.
Alright. Good choice.
Uh
Ooh, the 11 is not quite enough.
oh.
Oh, I should have
Uh oh.
done something. Okay.
So you definitely successfully get back into stealth. There.
What? I have like a dragon breath, but the casting time is 1 bonus action. Does that mean that it doesn't cost an action, or does it mean that that it costs an extra action?
No, so that means that on 1 turn you can take 1 action and 1 bonus action and move. So you can do a spell that costs an action and a spell that costs a bonus action on the same turn.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit this guy with my magic missile.
Keep in mind, Dragon Breath is a bonus action to cast, and then an action to actually like spew fire.
It sounds like it's an action on the person that you give
On
it.
the person.
Yeah, whoever you give it to. If you give it to yourself,
Could I give it to you?
Yeah, you could technically give it to anyone.
I want you to run in there and just fucking, you know.
Just breathe.
Kevin's already right there. Wouldn't Kevin be the right target to give the Dragon Breath to?
I don't know. I thought he was gonna run out because he's squishy, right?
He can't run out though.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I'll just run up to whoever wants it, you know. But we're gonna slap this guy first, okay? This one.
The others to actually.
Please get him.
Okay, only 2 ones this time.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this guy.
Yes.
Okay. Bad news.
He's still alive.
Still standing.
Bad news.
Oh
yes,
my
50
god, it's a
HP.
sad day. It's a sad day. I'm
Oh
still
boy.
gonna
What do you
I'm still gonna use the dragon breath on I'm gonna use it on hello.
Good, yeah, you gotta run up and touch
And
it.
okay, I'm out. Bye. But it costs you an action, right? Is it better to give it? I'm wondering if is it better
Who should
to
have it on? Who should have it?
who should yeah, before I decide who should have it.
Anyone wanna volunteer to be a dragon?
Does Wrigley have anything
I
else
have
he
a
wants
fire
to do?
breathing bear, but I already have multi-attack.
Okay.
No.
Dragon?
It'd be good on either you or me, I think, because they have like stuff,
Well,
better stuff, I
I
think.
have dragons. But I'm just gonna put this in the chest.
Yes.
So Chelsea touches someone, and then on their turn, they can shoot like fire or ice or something in a cone.
I think if Wrigley's gonna turn into a bear again, it's probably either good for you to put it on yourself or on me.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on you and just like stay in the back.
Hey, I fear the.
Okay, here you go. Okay, now.
Ooh, feels all hot in my tummy.
Yes.
Oh.
Catch me up. Who did you use it on?
I used it on Ash.
Oh, what kind is it? You get to choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Is there anything that the orcs are weak against?
Ash will have the other.
Which one is best? Because I'm not sure about the
I think they're all the
elements.
same. Orcs are like very normal.
Actually,
Oh,
if you, I have a question. If you put on me, it's a AOE thing, right? So I could potentially hit all 3 of these guys.
yeah.
To be fair, Thaddeus is also well positioned to do the same move.
Yeah, but then he hits me.
He can move first.
No, yeah, I'll make sure not to hit you. I
Oh,
got
okay. I
Okay.
trust.
crispy
Okay.
bear though.
Okay. I think we can just do like, does ice like slow them or something? Does cold slow them or anything?
No, it's just gonna be damage.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do fire because fire's cool.
Oh, feels more.
All right. So Thaddeus is now feeling the strange urge to breathe all over people,
Yes.
and I assume it's Wrigley's turn.
Oh, so you guys don't like 1 bear, huh? Well, how about 2 bears? And I will cast Summon Beast.
Oh.
There's again.
Oh, bear back.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Once again, how to summon beast.
I will cast Summon Beast, and it actually ends up being small, I think.
Okay.
And I will summon him. That orc above me, that red orc, he's still alive, right?
much alive.
Yeah, I'll summon it right here, and I don't know if I can make it smaller. Okay, he's not,
I got the
he's
right
not that
size.
big.
You got the right size.
Where? Here?
Yeah, right there. Just so so he gets pack tactics.
All right. We've got another bear,
Okay, so you
Yeah.
can be a bear and you
and you can summon a bear.
Oh,
Yeah. And I
Careful with the
will.
fire breath thing. I don't know where that's gonna hit.
Don't worry, I got
Eh.
you.
It's fine. We'll clean these guys up really quick. And And,
Oh, wow.
I will transform. Should I be a bear again? I will.
You can be a bear again?
Wait, seriously, can you be a bear?
You
You can be a bear again?
I'm thinking about it.
Wait, why would you not do it then? Is there no cooldown?
I mean, I already summoned this bear, so I might as well be a bear. But I could also be a wolf and get pack tactics.
Actually. Wait, how many uses do you have? You have 2?
I have 2. I have 2 of wild shape, so this would be my second use.
You can do it if you want.
What is pack
Yeah, let's
acting?
go with bear again. Get me another bear token, please.
Get another bear 1 second. I had assumed we were done with the bear.
Nope. You thought you were done with the one that you did.
There you
It's,
go.
it's like Hydra. You kill one, you get back 2.
It's that big, just this big. Be reasonable here.
I don't have my action anymore, but I believe my summon beast goes right after me, so it gets an attack with pack tactics, which is advantage, and it's
What's the spell level?
hold on, it's spell level 2.
Okay, so,
So
they only
this
get an
is-
attack.
Yeah, so it gets Maul, which is my spell attack modifier.
Yeah,
Okay,
attack roll gets a little bit.
yeah. Sorry, give me a sec.
I'm also learning this.
Yeah, I guess I should have told you this ahead of time.
Now this is better.
On the floor.
We're all surprised equally.
Oh, there's 2 bears.
There's sorry, 2 bears. Let's go.
Hey, you. Oh, wait, you guys didn't.
+4,
Yeah, so
and
he
this is
can use his
piercing.
Change from wild shape thing 2 times.
Okay.
There
This
we go.
bear is a
12. Oh, 12
Okay.
with advantage on the orc.
on which orc? Either way, it does not hit, I believe.
Damn. Oh well.
It's close.
Oh, 12. Oh.
12 the close.
I think you guys have figured out by now that a 13 will hit. Alright. Gog is very upset.
Let's go.
2 bear.
He destroyed the bear, he had his
And now it's
victory
back.
roar, and then the bear came back.
Twice.
With a friend. And as a general ogre strategy, if you hit it once and it does not work, you hit it again.
That hits.
Oh no.
For
Oh
another
my god. Another
Oh
18.
my god.
That's bringing me down to 19.
Oh,
You know, like maybe one of your kidneys doesn't work anymore, but you know, you can still fight.
You got 2 kidneys.
Yep, you got another one anyway.
Sorry, yeah, that's 34. You're right. 16.
Okay. These 2, I'll let them be distracted by the little mini bear. So they're gonna turn around and attack behind them to try and clear out the extra riffraff. Got 1.
That hits.
Jeez.
It hits 4. 4 damage.
4 damage. It's down to 26.
And attack 2.
Tanky bear.
It's a
Attack
crit
2
fail.
practically hits his friend instead. Alright.
friend bear.
Yep, so friend bear is a little hurt. Main bear is pretty hurt. But you know,
Pretty.
alright. Oh wait, I forgot to do this guy. This guy still wants to go. He's going to... You guys are doing well. He's gonna try and finish off this giant, actual, like, literal giant in front of him. So he's going to face towards Theo.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
Every single time.
Oh, he's still standing.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
oh my god. That second win was actually enough.
That definitely saved you. And now it's Thaddeus's turn.
All right. Feels nice and warm in my tummy. I
Yeah.
will provoke from this guy.
Yep. Does he get an attack on you?
Yeah.
Alright. Just a standard attack, right?
Yes. That'll hit.
Boom. Oof.
What the?
Oh no.
I take 7.
That's true.
I'm raging. And I'll get in prime position. Now, I didn't realize it would be 2 bears.
It's alright. If you skim one of us, it's alright.
One of us.
I will, considering you look a bit more hurt, skim this top bear and then flame breath these 3 guys.
Perfect. So you'll get these 4 characters. in
Yes.
Do
your-
you have a high roll?
We're about to see. Let me check dragon breath again.
Does Chelsea want to vision the roll or
I,
no?
I have a high roll, but I think it's a dexterity saving throw, so
Yeah,
they
so
have to roll low. I mean,
Yeah, they have to roll dex
Yeah.
saves for all these guys.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to also throw roll damage. Alright, so normal or dex saving throw is just a dex throw for these guys, right?
Yes, unless they have, it on their sheet.
Normal or 13.
What's your save, Chelsea?
Wait, how do I do that?
Should be on your spells sheet on the top right.
Or 11.
Should say spell save.
Over. Okay.
What? I'm sorry, what am I looking at?
The top right of your spells tab, it should say spell
Mhm.
save for one of the 3 big numbers on the top right.
Oh, it says 13.
13,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And I did not know that was there.
Okay, so 13 means that they take half damage then?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's tied?
Yeah. Do you want to
And
roll
then-
damage, Chelsea?
I roll it?
It's your spell?
Yeah, so you should be rolling the damage
Oh, okay.
because you're the one with the spell.
Okay, 3d6.
D6.
How do I...
All 3 ones.
Is-
Oh.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
Two
that's
twos
correct.
and 1.
Really?
Okay.
I'm upset for you.
Chelsea's really good at rolling low numbers.
I mean, you rolled a 5, so the base damage is 5.
Oh,
The first guy successfully resists, so he'll take half damage. And then the others will take 5 damage.
So how much is the half? Is that 2 or 3?
I'm just gonna be nice and give it 3 because I don't know the rules.
Well, I mean, I'm also taking 3, so.
Oh, no, the bear up top, right?
Yeah, the bear up top.
Yeah,
So
yeah, give it
that's
3.
23 out of 30.
There we go. I mean, to be fair, in total, the damage was pretty high.
yeah, it's guaranteed damage, so it's still good. It's 13 damage. If you want to count friendly fire, it's even more.
You could have angled it even more to get more damage.
That's true.
Hey, also got up to
Party, all damage is friendly damage.
Okay.
Alright, let's move on to Theo.
Okay.
I will also
gonna
Barkley inspire Theo again. That's my bonus action.
Okay, we get another bardic inspiration. We should hit.
Kill him!
You got
Okay.
this.
Ooh,
Yay.
nice.
Yay!
You crush
Okay,
him.
with the bardic, it should count.
Damage.
You don't need it.
That is plenty. What does the blank 4 mean?
And you
That's-
successfully
Oh, giant might. Okay.
And now we'll move.
boom, 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 boom.
Hi guys.
Wait, you only have 4 HP though. I don't know if you want to move in right now.
Yeah, you keep in mind that you are kind of weak right now.
Oh.
You're very-
Maybe move if you want to attack, but don't move into there right away.
Okay.
Hit a creature that you aren't going to kill immediately, you should use your fire rune. Because it's very strong.
Okay.
And your frost rune is... I mean, it's mostly this stuff. You can just kind of get some extra stuff. Alright, Vinny.
I guess I'll move over here. Who do I have vision of right now?
You should have vision of everyone where you are right now. So it's a pretty chaotic battlefield.
Okay. So like, can I hit this guy?
Sure.
Okay, go for that guy. 17.
Very nice.
This is AC. Yep, you easily nail him
Ooh.
for a nice
Ooh.
solid chunk of 19 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I sneak away.
Like he grunts, he's just kind of like surprised, like, oh, okay, there's an arrow in me. He doesn't really care too much though. And as
Oh.
you attempt to hide from him, you totally succeed.
Okay. I don't think he can reach me, but it's good to be sneaking.
Yeah, and it's good just in case you need the advantage for sneak attack and stuff.
Yeah.
Varys. Things are looking a little bit more manageable now. Theo finally cleared out that guy that was in your way. And
Cool.
Thaddeus seems to have done well with your dragon breath. What would you like to do?
Well, I mean, I have another dragon breath, you know. I don't know if anyone wants the dragon breath.
I will say dragon
You
breath
can
in
use it yourself
concentration,
as well.
so I
bonus
still
action
have it
to
on
apply
me.
it.
It's
Okay.
concentration, so it's still like we still have dragon
Well,
breath. I can keep doing it next turn.
It says concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
One turn takes like 6 seconds, I think.
Oh.
So like,
Oh.
as long as you want, essentially, in a fight.
If you have
Okay.
concentration though, you can't use it. You can't have 2 instances of it up, right?
Yeah.
No.
So you can only
Oh,
have one
concentration
instance.
just means that. Oh, okay. So, but I can use other stuff, right? Like I can magic missile. Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm
Don't-
going
just don't roll
to.
3 ones again.
Yeah, easier said than done. I'm gonna hit this. I don't know how much he has left. I'm just gonna hit this guy.
Which one? The orc?
No, I'm gonna hit the captain. I'm gonna hit the captain. Yeah. He probably has more hit points. Right.
Ooh, some higher numbers.
You hit the
10,
captain,
right?
and he seems pretty clearly enraged at you.
Oh. Okay. Well, that means that I should probably take a step back.
Oh,
So
numbers
I
are
will-
disappearing. Did they just regenerate, or did we just lose numbers?
No, I got rid of it because I thought it was bugging out on me.
Oh,
I didn't know the numbers apparently.
Oh, also I'm putting down numbers. Let me know if they're bugging too much.
You can put them back if you want. I just clicked it and then it appeared at like the same time. I was like, did I do that? Alright, so Varys has successfully helped prime him for destruction, and it's bear time again.
Let's see if this captain can take another bite. While my character sheet loads. There we go.
On the captain, did you say?
Yep.
Yep, you successfully bite. And do what, 9 damage?
9 damage.
Like, so you bite off like an arm.
Oh, well.
Wait, he's
then
still
I'll
alive?
use-
that's it.
Yeah, you missed the head.
I bite off the arm, and then I'll use that arm to claw him.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Well, keep in mind that orc claws are not nearly as strong as your natural claws, so you do not successfully do damage.
I'm just dunking his own arm against him. And I'm gonna take another swig. This time with the level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
That brings me to 21.
Everyone is baffled as to where this bear is getting these drinks from. And Mini Bear.
Mini bear.
Any bear will make an attack with advantage.
Wait. I can give him some help with my
He
18
has
roll.
advantage by default.
Damn it! I don't know. I keep
Oh,
forgetting to
13
like
against
come
the
in.
captain.
Is he attacking the leader as well?
Yeah, the captain. We're
Go
both
ahead, make
wailing
that
on this guy. Sorry?
12. And finally, the captain falls.
Yay!
Oh,
Ignog
nice.
just screams in pain as the only person he's ever loved falls dead in front of him.
Nice,
Oh
nice.
no.
My bear friend's probably gonna finish off this other work first.
Thaddeus will be like, "Come here, bear. I'm sorry I burned you before. Come here. Like ask him to come over here a bit."
Nice. He moves over. Okay. If you guys are done, then Gog gets another turn.
Oh, his name is Gog.
Yep, his name is Gog.
Hello, Gog. Yeah, you just see the bear just growl while he tries to speak.
Gog growls back, thinking it was an attack. Or an aggressive growl. And your sweet Gog, once again, only knows how to do one thing.
Oh my god.
But
He
in
doesn't
his
do
mind,
anything.
He's too mad to see.
He's just so upset.
It goes into the same crater, club-shaped crater that he made before.
He just misses.
Oh yeah, nice.
He makes a second crater in the same spot. It's just deeper down into the earth.
This bed is just gone.
This orc is starting to get a little worried. The bear is not taking any damage. Mini bear is still also doing well. And then there's this shirtless guy who's just staring down at him with like
Who
rage-filled
just
eyes.
breathed fire on him.
Oh boy. Which one would he go for? I think he's gonna go for Thaddeus, as he's the only one who looks killable because these bears keep respawning.
I don't know what I would do against multiple respawning bears.
Thaddeus. Think that hits?
Yes.
For 13.
Ugh, I'm fine. That's
He
7.
gets half though, right?
Yes.
7. Alright. Oh, and he can't run. So it's Thaddeus' turn.
You know, you hit me right where, my stomach's feeling a little antsy. It might just make me throw up, and I'll belch fire again at these two.
Okay, this time only hitting the 2 enemies, right?
Yeah, since the bear has moved out of the way.
It's a perfect cone. So he whacks you right in the stomach for solid damage, and you just throw up on him, and it just comes out as fire. That means, Chelsea, you gotta roll damage for that.
Well,
3d6.
they have to do the dexterity check, right?
Well, they still take damage either way, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
One of
Oh,
them's taking
high
damage.
number. Wait, who's rolling what?
So one of them's dead.
Oh, these are good rolls.
Well, these are much better rolls. 15 damage onto the ogre,
Ooh, nice.
who cannot focus at all and cannot dodge for the life of him. And then half of that, 15, so 8 damage onto this poor guy here.
This guy hits me in the
Is
gut.
the ogre still alive?
Wow.
Theo.
Okay. Oh,
What would you like to do?
If you want to try and hit the big guy, I think we can clear this round out.
That is a great question. I'm gonna say you're too big to just hop over people.
Yeah. You're a big human.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can't quite reach the ogre because there's too many people in the way.
no.
Yeah, the bear is in your way.
Okay.
You can ask permission to ride the bear.
A ride bear?
But that's up to the bear.
If you can manage to get on.
Like,
Can I ride?
okay, okay. Wrigley says
All right,
okay.
let's
You
see.
can make-
Okay, I will ride the bear.
I'm gonna make you do a check though. Let's see. Can you open up your sheet? What would it be? Agility check?
Dexterity? Would it be?
Something?
Oh, I can use a frost room.
You're gonna freeze down into
It
the
does
mountain.
help his animal handling checks.
Let me get across real fast. It does give you animal handling. Oh, roll animal handling then with.
There's an animal handling skill? Oh, there is one.
Wait. Oh my god.
Wow. Chelsea, do you have a vision? Do you have a vision,
Yeah,
Chelsea?
I have a vision. The vision is an 18.
Stop changing your character sheet.
Okay.
I need to look at your spells. Rostrum gives you advantage, so go ahead and roll with advantage. Animal handling.
Oh wait, okay. Alright, never mind.
So first give yourself advantage.
Hi.
Advantage. And then click animal handling.
Okay.
I'll give that to you. So you successfully managed to jump onto the bear and just like
Nice.
hold up your sword. Can you
Okay.
make an attack?
That's not really nice.
Alright.
Wait, can I give him an 18?
Oh yeah, first
Oh.
attack.
He landed on the. He landed on.
All the future. So Varys, while dreaming, just kind of tossing and turning, and then saw this picture of this giant Theo riding a bear into battle.
Nightmare.
And now Varys sees this happening. He's like, "This is going to work. I've seen this."
Oh,
So you
okay.
attack with an 18, hitting the ogre, I assume.
Yep.
All right.
You
So
want
go
to
ahead
fire
and
rune as well?
roll the attack you want to make, and we'll just assume that it hit. But just to get the damage.
Can he use the fire rune too?
Yep.
Yeah, he can absolutely do it. But we're considering an 18, so go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh.
10 damage.
Plus your giant might. Oh yeah, by the way, when you use giant might, this should go down to 1. And so you did your extra damage, so you got a 10. And if you'd like, you can use your fire.
Yeah, I will use my fire rune.
Let me remember how that works.
Fire
2d6.
rune.
If you go to spells, go to spell, then you
Spell?
can click this, the chat icon. And that puts it here for us. So you are going to be taking an extra 2d6 fire damage. Alright,
Wait,
so
wait. Who does?
2d6, yeah, so do the 2 next to d6. So an extra 7 damage. And he has to make a strength saving throw. Oh, he probably succeeds though. Against
Strong boy.
whatever your thing.
Wow.
Forget what your spell DC is. It's written somewhere. But yep, so he does manage to break the shackles, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, yeah, you've got, I think, a 13.
So it's 10 damage?
It was 17.
So he does an extra 7. So he does 17 damage.
Oh, so what's the strength roll mean? Oh, so he breaks free so he can attack, but
Yeah, so the shackles come, you see these giant fire shackles that come and grab onto his arms and hold them there and do an extra damage, and then God just screams again and rips them off. So he takes
Okay.
the damage now, but they disappear.
Okay.
and he's still alive.
And he's still alive.
Wow.
And Theo is riding the bear.
Do I still have vision of the bear? I don't know. Of Gog? Or am I being blocked?
Hey, dog.
Between the leg shot, go.
See two giants.
Theoretically, this is a fine shot. You might want to go up a little bit to get around the side, but you know, Gog is a big target.
Okay. Alright, going for Gog.
Finish him.
16 crushes him. Roll damage.
Wow.
He's gotta be dead. He's got.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. And just in case.
And yeah, we'll say that's 16. Alright. Varys, would you like to finish it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna just hop in here and use my magic missile.
This is all of your spell slots.
Yep,
Please.
I believe we got him.
That's finally some big numbers.
Yeah,
Slow
right?
starter, slow
Perfect timing.
Finally, finish it off. You guys are left with some completely healthy people, a few wounded people, and 2 bears.
That was easy, guys, huh? not a single scratch.
Everybody has increased by 1 bear.
You thought you only had one bear to deal with.
I do like your preference in animals. He can turn into anything he wants with some
Yeah.
limits, but bear seems to be the.
Oh, you see the two bears hand clap, and then it disappears.
Hand clap.
Or just like an animal version of like a pod version of a high five. I don't know how that actually worked. I
I'll
don't
clap.
think you hear a clap actually because they're like,
Soft.
padded.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a slight thunk noise as they high five. Do you turn back to Wrigley yet?
You see Wrigley turn back, and somehow he has the 2 original bottles he started with.
There we go. All
It's
right.
just hanging out in his hands.
Okay, we can check some treasure or.
A lot of really weekend party members. Do we keep going, or do we try and rush this?
Now with the empty cave, I'm just gonna show you.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
We got.
Are these stairs or are they like something else?
That's a
Chest.
treasure chest, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, there was more to this.
And then Theo goes back to his normal size.
Normal size.
Everyone's like a little smaller than they're supposed to be on this map because they didn't adjust it.
Oof. Oh, the chest?
Let's see what.
Yep,
do you
money's-
find?
Oh, nice. Chest.
You can just get money. So you go around, you see the one chest there, you see another chest
I'm
up
gonna
here,
go to this.
Thaddeus's, and you
Ooh,
pull
chest,
them
chest,
together
chest.
and you get 750 copper pieces. I'm writing this in the chat as well. 180 silver pieces. 60. Why do they give you electrum? 62 electrum pieces. 30 gold. And 3 vials of perfume that look
Perfume?
completely unused.
Perfume.
Ooh, that seems useful for somebody.
The only lady here, I should get the perfume.
Which you can sell or use to smell fabulous.
Okay.
You want to split the pot? Or does
Yeah.
anyone want the money?
Oh, is this for both chests?
Total, yeah. Total.
Okay.
I'm looking at this club that's on the ground. Looks pretty interesting.
Gog's Club.
Okay, so splitting it 375 CP, 9 silver, 31 EP, 15 GP, and I'll take the perfume.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. I
Wait,
will
is that what
do-
you're taking?
Andy,
Yep.
give me one perfume.
You want one perfume? Okay, you can take one perfume.
Ah, nice.
We'll split that. I'll round up.
Imagine someone just coming up into like a perfume shop. Like, I would like one perfume, please.
Thanks.
Wait, what's left? I'll just take some. I will take 6 gold pieces.
I'll just give that to you because we split it perfectly.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do math.
No. I'll give you 6 gold pieces, and I'll just take that from mine because
Okay.
we're loaded, so it's like.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
does everyone add 6 gold pieces?
And Thaddeus is busy butchering the orc leader's body.
Yeah, I'll call out to the rest. We need some proof for the mayor to show we actually did the job.
It's true.
This was a job? I thought this was a party.
It could be a party at
No,
a
we
job.
attended the party. That was the job, to attend the party.
Nice.
Can we break these barrels?
Sure.
Okay, everyone don't need.
Is there anything in them?
You see like dried meat and like rations and stuff to eat.
Oh, okay.
You
Can we
take
pick them up?
Probably make the way back to town without using any of your current rations.
Okie doke.
What's in the
So
sack?
Kelsey, you wanted 6 gold? I can give you 6 gold.
Yeah, I took it already.
Okay.
What's in the sack by this bedroll?
A picture of the orc's family.
Nice. I'm taking that with me.
Okay.
あれみんな金取らないの俺取っちゃうよ。
Doesn't. I think I'm not sure how you guys are splitting.
Splitting. Does someone want some money?
I think Harry's trying to figure out what he's allowed to take.
Did you just divide everything evenly by like 6? Or however many people?
Oh, we just split it half and half, and then if you guys want if you want money, just I can give it to you.
Yeah. I remember asking Vanny to just buy me drinks when we're in town and handle the money.
It looks like Theo's taken half and Vanny's taken half, and then you're giving a little bit out to people who are asking.
Okay.
6 goals from whoever and this club.
I get 6 gold.
What would you like to do with the club?
How much does it weigh?
How much does a club weigh?
Club.
It is an orc.
Probably a little heavy.
Also, you guys are aware. So you guys are asking for 6 gold. But I right now have 89 gold. So if you want more,
No, I just want to take 6 to split it.
okay. All right.
I don't even know. A club weighs 2 pounds. That one seems pretty big, so we'll say 4 pounds.
4 pound club. I'm gonna call this Gog's club. His
Yep.
name is Gog, right?
Can your guy carry that? I don't even. Those arms look a little thin.
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just gonna swing this over my shoulder
What do you got?
and get another bottle out.
아, 공보. Club.
Wait, did we want to collect the photo of the orc's family to like
That in my sack.
as proof?
The head.
I got a head right here. And I, like,
Oh, that,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Okay, that helped.
I'm gonna bring it in
Yeah.
front of.
Photo and a club.
I'll swing the head in
Yeah.
front of
And
your
look.
face, Varys, just to show you as the blood.
I'm
like,
gonna
goes down.
just look the other way.
Oh, what's wrong? You see, it's proof.
No, that's okay.
Turns around.
Look the other way. No, thank you.
He sees the head and says, "That's pretty gnarly, dude." And he takes another swig.
Where are you finding all this alcohol?
I think
That's the
I'm-
real question here.
still a little big.
You're still feeling a little giant. The effects are wearing off slowly.
Okay, so I'm
There you go.
small giant.
Now you're looking kind of small.
Yeah.
Your size is very confusing.
Okay. Can make new giant icon.
It's the same icon. You just change size.
Okay.
Okay, I can drag a separate one out for you next time.
No.
All right, when you guys are ready, what do you want to do next?
Yeah. Wait, what are you doing?
That is.
I thought he was the orc leader.
Shoot.
What's the damage?
Ow.
I just saved your lives, you guys. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
You see, is this concentration?
Where's Thaddeus? I just saved his life. Where's Thaddeus, guys?
Where's Thaddeus?
Oh my god.
Nope. Yeah, you just see the body of the orc leader is now here.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You did?
It doesn't change me back, so I still look like the orc leader even unconscious.
Oh, where's Thaddeus, guys?
Wait, seriously?
Thaddeus?
You break with lack of concentration because you're unconscious?
It's not concentration. It just lasts an hour.
Oh no.
Thaddeus? Is he outside? What do we do?
If he's
we
unconscious,
just not-
you know he's gonna be back there.
So you know the duration is 1 hour.
Well,
I don't see Thaddeus,
if the
guys.
if he goes unconscious, right, he loses concentration.
It's not concentration.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't see Thaddeus.
Currently see the orc leader, 2 bodies on the ground, one headless, one headed, with holding the head of the other body.
Do I see Gog's head right here?
I believe it's the orc leader's head being
Orc
held
leader's head.
by the
Orc
orc
leader.
leader's body. With
Why
a-
was this orc holding the orc leader's head, guys?
You notice
I
there
think
are
that
2
might
orc
be,
leader heads. Does
Is there
anyone
a way to? Is there a way to?
Isn't that a failing save? Doesn't that mean you
Save.
die?
He is on his way to dying.
I
Oh,
don't know what
Thaddeus
to do.
died?
I don't know what to do, guys.
Disguised himself as the leader.
Uh-huh.
Vanny freaked out and shot him, doing lethal damage, so killing damage. And now he is trying to survive.
How about we all calm down, okay? And we take a
Yes,
little rest.
Oh, hey, there's a guy over there. Looks like he drank too much. Here, let me help him out. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
My God.
Don't worry, you'll get over the hangover.
That's
Okay,
happening.
good. I wouldn't have died in the next roll. Good.
Oh
That
my
could
You would have
if
died
that,
the next
if that was a 1, I would have died.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking like, wait, he still has 2 more, but if he rolls a 1, then he's gone.
yeah, right. I like sit up like, oh, all right, what happened? Wait, what's going on?
Did you? I don't know. I don't know what happened, but that wasn't my bolt.
I still look like the orc leader, by the way. It's still the orc leader, just like sitting up in front of you now. Huh?
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. the
Yeah,
orc leader.
I still look like this.
Wait, you guys gotta stop me.
I can't.
Wait a minute. I think he would have gained back 8, by the way.
8, okay.
You recover the orc. I think. Okay, I take it back the second shot.
Don't shoot more.
What did you shoot again?
Wait a
You
minute.
guys are
This guy
behind the
looks
orc.
just exactly like the head he's holding.
Yeah. Oh, what was going on? I look down at the fucking bolt that's sticking out of me. It's like, fuck. Pull it out. Like, shit. Oh, wait, that makes sense. And I look at my arms and legs. Good prank. Can I turn this off?
We should get out of this cave before anything bad happens to anybody.
Yeah, any more
There's some random bolts flying around in this cave. I think we should leave.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll just follow you guys as the orc leader.
I'll help you out because I don't know how you got hit, but I'll help you out.
We can take a rest in here.
Yeah, you can sleep on the bunks here or go outside to your wagon.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know, Vinny seems kind of creeped out. This place seems haunted.
This place is definitely haunted. There's random bolts flying all over, guys. I think we should camp in the wagon.
okay, go to a wagon. It's too dangerous for Benny.
Too dangerous in here.
Dude,
Dangerous Benny.
that was so perfect. That was so good.
Okay, let's go.
So you have successfully survived.
Yeah.
Almost died there.
How much we can get from the town hall?
I don't know, you're gonna have to go back and talk to him.
Okay.
Alright, we'll move you back over here. And would you like to take a rest, or would you like to travel all the way back in perilously low health?
Take a rest.
Probably smarter. Long rest, short rest.
Short rest.
You sure?
Oh, he's saying short rest.
Okay, short rest.
Wait, really? Oh.
Well, we probably won't fight.
Can we rest
anything.
while wagoning, or does that not work?
Well, if you're long resting, you're sleeping, so you've got pretty much an 8 hours if you're not moving around. A short rest you can do while wagoning, I think.
I don't know if I need to rest. If it's like, is it still the same day?
I mean, you don't need to rest because you didn't
Yeah.
take any damage.
That was a traumatizing experience for me. I almost killed him.
Wait.
Thaddeus got shot randomly.
Andy, can you drive the wagon and
I
then
don't know,
I
I'm kinda
can
small.
rest, and then I can like rest for 4 hours and drag it. I mean, drive the rest of it. Can we
What
do
is
that?
I want to recover my skills,
Well,
so
that's a short rest for you.
I think long rest is best.
You recover either way. You just have to lose your hit dice if it's a short rest.
Oh really?
You might not heal up perfectly. That's gonna be good enough. Right there.
Okay.
Have you decided?
If you guys want to rest, I can try and drive.
Yeah,
I
Vanny
can
and
wake
Varys
up
can
after
drive.
4 hours.
That's true.
I can wake up after 4 hours.
But if we get ambushed and you guys are sleeping, I don't know what happens.
That'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can play a song for us, and I'll use Song of Rest to heal us up some more.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I guess you guys are doing a short rest, and I'm driving.
All right, you guys.
What does this do?
Heading back
Revitalize?
to the main road so we can get back to Phandalin.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's multiple days trip anyway. We should.
So when you spend, remember when you're fighting or when you're resting, you can spend hit dice to get extra HP back, right?
Mhm.
This gives you more per dice.
Oh, nice. And I can I change my room?
What? Yes, you can change.
Crit though, healing. What the?
I will use stone
Search on
room
full,
and
actually.
fire room.
Nice.
Sure. Stone room and fire room. Okay. Let's try and remember that when you're fighting.
Oh, I gained wild shape back on short rest. Nice.
Oh boy. You're way too strong. I'm
How
gonna.
many spell slots can I recover during a short rest?
Do you have arcane recovery? I think what lets you recover spell slots.
I don't know. Is that a move?
Yeah, so you just need a short rest to do it. You get back half your wizard level rounded up. So you get up to 2 first level slots back or 1 second level slot back.
1 second. Wait, I don't. What is the arcane? What are they called?
Arcane recovery?
I don't think I have. I don't think I have that. Is that like? Oh, just kidding. Okay, I get it. All right, cool. I'm gonna just get 2 slots back.
All right, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. You guys, I'm assuming, are making your way back to Fandolin.
Yep.
I think towards the main road first so we can
And
boost.
since you've got your nice wagon, you're moving twice the distance. Say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're about halfway through the day. You guys have had a nice rest. You're feeling better. Let me do some check. Aww. Nothing happens during the day. 20. So you're about here after one day of traveling. And then you go to camp for the night.
Nice.
Oh wait, do I have any survival bonuses?
If you can take this opportunity to go hunting or set a watch for the camp.
Oh, is that a fail? That's a fail. Uh-oh, guys.
Oh.
You successfully find some grass that you take back for everyone to eat, but then nobody here eats grass. So you just kind of feed the oxes, and that's it. Anyone else do anything?
It's doubled too because of my proficiency, my scout. It's a
Yeah.
5 on.
You have +4, but the natural one is still killer.
Yeah, there's not too much to do, so you can make camp. You guys eat some of the rations that you plundered from the orc den, so you're fine. And then you guys take a nice long rest. So
I'll serenade us as we fall asleep
Yay.
with my pan flutes.
nice.
I gotta
Everyone
do my
feels good.
2 rolls.
Yep. So now you get your long rest. So
Ooh,
pretty much the same, but you go up to full HP.
Mhm.
Full
very
hit.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
We are going to hit hard tomorrow.
As long as something happens and we're not on the road all day.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming you'll continue. You break camp the next day.
Should be able to make it back to town.
Yeah, and you make it all the way back. It's shining out. It's nice. No one's really seeing anything coming.
Are we in Fandolin?
Yep, you just had a completely boring day. You had a nice long rest on the way.
Oh, okay.
We did 2 days. And now here you are. 1 second. In Fandolin.
All right, let's go to the mayor. Show him that orc.
Yeah. Too much longer, this head will rot. It's already starting to smell.
In here.
You see pieces of his face just falling off now.
You can all move the wagon around if you want to fight over where to go next.
Alright, let's go throw it on his floor.
We'll hop out of the wagon, go up to his door, knock, knock, knock.
And he opens the door. It's currently in the middle of business hours.
You're holding the door. The organ.
Yeah,
So he-
I just have the door up to, like, the head up to the door, so
You
as soon
pull-
as he opens it, he, like, looks at it.
And he just looks at you, and like at first he's just kind of his eyes narrow and he's annoyed, and then he looks at the head, and like he's smiling, but like he's also annoyed. So you see like the two emotions battling on his face, and then finally he just plasters on like the fake smile. It's like,
Special
"Oh,
delivery.
wonderful! You've taken care of our little problem for me."
Little.
Money.
Do you see how little they were?
Well, I'm sure there were only a few orcs. It must have been easy for
You.
like you.
You.
We had a
Oh, it
we
was-
had a
it
quick
was-
party.
It was definitely easy,
Party,
but
oh, I mean,
it was not a
that's
little
great
problem.
work. He's trying to put a good spin on it.
Yep.
So let's see. What was the reward for that? That's 100 gold pieces, right? That's the
I think you
Lord.
should check your math there, Mr. Mayor.
And he looks and like he does have flyers around that offer 100 gold pieces. Like, yeah, look right here, 100 gold pieces, right?
Yeah, but you remember we did something else for you as well.
Well, I mean, not much. The town's pretty much the same as it was before.
You know, I'd rather put this head down and spilling blood all over your nice carpet.
Oh, right. You took out those ruffians from me, didn't you? Well,
Good memory there.
that was right. It's just a slight bonus. So okay, I'll get you
Right.
100 gold.
It's like, what's with you and these small words? I take offense to that.
So he goes in the back and he comes back out with a few like big purses. He has like 3 purses. He's like, all right, here you go, 50 gold in each of these. This settles our debt, right?
Just about. We did have now that we have a working relationship, a couple questions in case you could, entertain us.
Of course, the town's at your disposal.
Well, since you are a travel man, would you be educated in perhaps a goblin-like fortress around these parts?
A goblin? No, we don't deal with any goblins around here.
Do you know anyone that might know of the sort of thing? Because we did run into quite a few on our way into town.
Oh, no, I mean, maybe they were caught up with those ruffians. So nobody in the town would ever help one of them.
I look over to, like, the others. If I recall, what was that castle called again? Was there a name we got? This is also me out of character. I don't remember exactly.
Anyone
I don't remember the name either.
I can't remember.
Ma Castle.
Pragma? Okay.
Cragma, that was it. You ever heard of such a thing?
There's no recognition in his eyes. He just looks, no. Is that the name of the tribe?
Sure.
I can't help you. I doubt anyone in this town can. You'll probably have to go travel somewhere else. That's the thing. I'm sure some other town can answer your questions.
That wouldn't be, an invitation to leave, would it be, Mr. Mayor?
Oh no, I want you to succeed in your quest, so I'm sure you have to go adventuring.
Of course. It'd be a shame if, other problems came across the town because we left. So I'm just, putting it out there. We're here to help the people.
problems? Are you threatening my town, sir?
Well, we're the ones that's helped your town. I'm just saying, I just, think like if we helped you once or twice now, we have a good relationship going.
Yes, we do. Yep. And the next time that we have something that has a bounty, I will let you know.
Perfect. That's
He
all I
gives
can
another fake
ask.
smile.
Thaddeus returns the fake smile and says, "We'll make sure, we let you know how else we can help you, and, in turn, you can help us."
Wonderful. Okay. And he considers the conversation over. He starts puttering towards the back.
I turn towards the party.
What's that guy's problem?
Nobility.
Theo,
We got Noble here.
Oh yeah, look at Theo. It's okay. Theo, has proved himself. He's fought with the ruffians and the like. He ain't like those other nobles that just sit on their high horse, throw money at everything.
A lot of money at everything.
Alright. What are you guys doing next?
We need more.
You need
How
more
much money? How much money did they give us?
But he gave you the promised money.
The 150
Was
gold.
it 150
You
gold?
150 gold, so 50 gold extra for taking care of the ruffians first.
Okay, sure.
Theo wants more money.
Did we add that to our wallets already?
Not yet.
It's like 30
You guys take what you want.
each.
Yep, it was given to Thaddeus, so it's his choice.
Yeah, I will dish it out evenly to everyone. So wait, we have how many people? Okay. 2, 3.
5.
5 people?
Oh yeah, so everyone
30
has
each.
30.
30 each.
30.
You get 30 gold.
Oh.
Oh, 120. Okay.
You guys are loaded.
Yeah, we're so rich.
Well,
I am happy.
I will,
Fanny is smiling.
I will say now that we made a bit of money, we might want to actually look for this Cragmaw castle. We've done the favors around the town, but haven't made that much headway on our original goal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember the tip that you had gotten from the farm
Yeah,
of the nice girl?
was it here, Adderley Farm? Here it is.
If you remember,
Well, there's also the sister too. her
she had
quest.
given you a tip that led when you asked about Cragmaw Castle. And she had told you that there's a druid named Radoff, who knows every inch of the land around here. He's currently in Thunder Tree right now, but if you could find him, he would probably be able to tell you where the castle.
Is Alderleaf the one? Oh, Alderleaf was the mom
Yep,
who
of the
wouldn't let
kid
her
that you
son
tried
go
to
west. Yeah, yeah, I don't like her.
Yeah, the mom of the adventurer.
Exactly.
Turning to
I
Wrigley.
think that's the only hint you've had that might lead towards the castle.
Yeah. Turning to Wrigley, Thaddeus will say, well, if it's a druid we're looking for, maybe you know him.
Maybe.
Do you know Radoff?
I mean, we all speak the same language, so.
Oh, there you go.
Bear?
Maybe we can go find him and you can, do your
You all druids speak bear?
Yes, all druids can speak bear.
Oh,
Or
that's
at least
pretty cool.
I can. I don't know about the other guy.
Speak bear and ox and wolf and anything else.
Yep.
You can put on your smooth bear talk to him and then, he can tell us where to go.
Report to sister.
You know, though, if he's more like a large cat type of guy, I might not like him.
What was Theo saying?
I think Theo's gonna go ditch off for a little bit off to the Shrine of Luck.
Remember that perfume?
Okay.
Do you use the perfume, or do you get the perfume, or do you just not bring the perfume?
Okay. Well,
You can use mine and then gift the other one.
You're genius.
Wait, I thought you weren't gonna chase her anymore.
He thought.
Man, I don't understand.
Okay, I will present the perfume.
Alright, you'll give the perfume as a present.
Where is sister?
And the sister's on page 18.
Oh.
The Shrine of Luck.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you could just walk up and just ad-lib. What do you want to say? So you go up to the shrine,
Yep.
and you see the sister's in the back. So you call out to her, and she comes out. Says, "Oh, hello,
Hi, sister.
back in town."
Yeah. We contact to the Nancy.
Oh, you found her. You found Agatha.
Yep.
Did you ask her about my spell book? Oops. Oh, no, yes, that's what you asked.
Yeah.
She's playing the game.
She looks a little confused. That's a yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, what did you hear?
Hey guys, I forget. Use a spell book.
Good luck. You're on your own.
She had the book.
Do you want to go back to the group and ask them?
Yeah.
You just leave her here.
Give me some time. Hey guys, where's the spellbook? I forget.
I'm reading the thing right now.
The notes on it. Yeah.
We gave the book. She gave the book to Cernoth from the city of Ariayobor 100 years
I don't
ago.
remember that either. Where is that written down?
In her
Thing.
yeah,
Pass
in
it.
her character sheet.
Agatha traded the book to a necromancer named Cernoth from the city Arayabor more than 100 years ago.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
Go get her. Go get her.
Go, round two.
Hi, sister.
Oh, did you get the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, what did the banshee say?
Spellbook. Okay. Agatha traded the book to a necromancer named
Wait, Wrigley, what are you doing?
Cerno
Understanding.
from the city of Ainur more than 100 years ago.
Cernoth,
Yeah.
a necromancer.
Yep.
I mean, she makes some notes, and the city was, what was it? Irayabor? She kind of tries to spell it out. 100 years ago.
Yep.
That's okay. That's not much, but I'll tell everyone else in the network. I think we can start our search again.
Mhm.
Thank you. This hint was absolutely crucial for us.
Mhm.
We'll continue. I cannot thank you enough. Here, let me get that payment. It was 3 health potions, right?
Oh,
It
thanks.
goes in the back.
Oh, I have a present for you.
Oh, she comes back. Oh, for me.
Yep.
It's perfume.
Yep.
Oh,
For the Banshee.
for the
okay. No, from the Banshee.
from
Yeah.
the banshee gave me perfume.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
You got perfume from the banshee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for thinking of me. That's very sweet of you.
Mhm.
She goes back and she grabs an extra health potion. Here, I'll give you 4 just for that very sweet gift. And she passes over 4 health potions.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice. Well,
A lot of health
now
potions.
if you're in town for a while, we can have dinner again.
Oh yeah. Okay, take a dinner today.
Today?
Yep.
Guys staying in town.
How tonight?
Alright, so we're staying tonight. We're staying.
All right, tonight works. Yeah.
Okay. And
And you walk
see you
out.
later. Hey guys, I take 4 portion.
Can I handle those potions?
Yeah, potions.
Thank you.
Will you give them?
It wasn't even mine to volunteer, but sure.
Yeah. We need the
Wrigley just takes them from your hands and gives them to Varys.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Potion, I have
was-
this 3 potion.
Wait, what is up with the spider stuff? What happened
Oh,
there?
don't mind me. I'm testing stuff.
Oh, okay. Trying to see how much damage they do.
Okay, just,
No,
I give 3
there's like
potions.
additional damage that I'm
They
trying to
give all
figure out how it
4
works.
Chelsea.
The poison stuff.
Or
Yeah.
to Chelsea.
Yes.
Well, more like they were taken from you and given to Chelsea.
Yes, it took me a lot of effort to save
Just
to get these.
Can I take 1 potion?
Ooh,
Seriously, give
sorry.
that-
I sort of gave them
Okay.
all away.
You can have one potion,
Okay.
but I keep the rest.
Well, why does this wizard need so many potions?
I have magical hands. I can hand them out. I'll be in the back. It's strategic, okay?
2 tanks, bear and giant.
You do have 2 tanks in the front, though. It works. All right, you guys are in town. You've got.
Oh yeah, it's probably better to give it to
Why the wizard wants the health potions? But okay.
the date.
Maybe.
All right. What leads would you like to follow next? Or would you like to just chill until the date and then head out?
I think we make
Let's
plans
go
to
to
head
the
out
stone
in the
hill.
morning.
Drink some mead while we figure it out.
Yes.
Of course.
We gotta mead. How much is mead again?
What does mean again?
We have enough money.
We have enough money.
Okay,
Wasn't it like
5 silver?
five?
I have a lot of money.
So probably like a gallon for Wrigley alone and a gallon for everyone else would be 4 silver.
I
silver.
give them a gold for.
Can I
for
get a
all
water,
give-
please?
I can get.
Yeah, we can pay 2 gold.
What water is free?
Okay. Thank you.
Being frugal with your money.
No, I don't drink, religious stuff.
Meanwhile, you're watching Wrigley with his own bottle of mead.
Yeah, I've got my own religion. Chug chug.
In the race against everyone versus Wrigley, he's still drinking faster.
Mhm. Oh.
So time passes. Evening's coming closer.
What is
Oh, there was a wizard that we missed out on, guys.
Got some oxygen.
We got a wizard right here. What do you mean?
He ran
So we
away.
missed out on the one that ran away.
We thought he
Oh.
was the rat
You
the
can
whole
just
time.
forget.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that rat?
And a few draft horses. What were
It
you
just
saying?
ran away.
Yeah, I think we have
wizard
2
got
main
away.
leads right now. Our main one lead is the wizard from the manor who got away.
Yep.
The other one is the mother of the adventurer who said that there's
Yeah, those
the druid.
three. Yep. The druid.
I don't think we have anybody else.
That boy again.
I think there were a few rumors you had overheard in your first night in town that you had not followed up on that led to a few people in town.
Who?
Let's see. Where was that? That was in here, I believe. So you still had here. You had followed up on Sister Gariel and the Orc Raiders.
Mhm.
You had not followed up on Darren Eatermath being an orchard keeper, a former adventurer. You followed up on the Dendrars. You saved their family.
Mhm.
And you followed up on Carp. He gave you the secret tunnel.
Oh.
And you have not followed up on Fendalin's Miners Exchange.
Oh yeah, the miners. Didn't you guys want some money from that?
That's up to you. I mean, you can follow up on them. I don't think you have to continue forward. It's you're currently spending the time between lunch and dinner, so dinner's coming up soon.
My vote is probably after, Theo's date. Tomorrow morning we head out to the Druid. See what we
Yeah.
can find out about Cragmaw Castle.
I vote for that.
Sounds like
We
a
have
plan.
we are very loaded. Let's figure out
Yeah.
what the castle is.
Fine by me.
All right.
What is the Fandring Miners Exchange?
That is a shop in town.
Is shop.
And the Red Brands, for some reason, didn't mess with the owner there. That's all you know. The Red
Yeah,
Brands
we
are
should
cool.
go mess with them.
What the-
Oh, while we're still here then, before the date, I want to go to this armory. Did she restock at all? And any new gear?
Maybe. I don't think she's got anything that she didn't have before. She just probably has more copies of it and stuff.
Oh, okay,
I
then never mind.
I have the red brand cloak, right? I'm gonna put it on.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna be walking around town with it.
What?
Are you alone or are you with the rest of the group?
I guess I'm with the rest of the group.
I'll say you get a lot of strange looks, but your adventuring group is well known at this point. So they assume you're not actually like a complete group of red brands. Just maybe they've got like a prisoner or something. They're not really sure what to make of it.
As we're
Two
walking,
cloaks. So I have one on the back and one on the front.
You're just wearing like an entire circle of cloaks.
Yes.
They no longer think you're a red brand, they just think you look very weird.
Trophy walk. It's the trophy walk.
And, like a few of them might like nod like, oh yeah, they did destroy those red brands. That's right. And a few of them are just like, what the hell is he doing?
Don't mind me, I just got my 2 cloaks.
It's cosplay.
Yeah. Badly. Alright, well. Alright, let's say it's dinner time now.
Do his thing.
Yeah, it's around the time for your date.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You can skip.
You're gonna
Yeah.
skip the date?
Yeah. Yeah. Can skip.
Are you going?
Fail?
It's not talking about it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
Oh,
given
I was gonna
date.
skip on.
You go and you see the sister. You guys get another meal at the inn.
Wait, what's
And
happening?
she spends the entire time talking about the new lead that you gave her and how she's super excited to hear back from the rest of her group. And how the Harpers are doing so well right now, and this might actually lead to the spell book being found, and she tries to pressure you to join in the group. And that's pretty much all she talks about the entire date.
Mhm.
That's it. Okay. Date's over.
Just that?
Just that. You wanted to skip past it.
Oh.
You're gonna do anything because that's all she's doing.
Did you want?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Date's over.
Yeah.
You guys have a
Oh
nice
wait,
night.
I still gotta make my dip rolls because it's the next day. Damn it!
Why roll?
2 10s.
That's so
First rolls.
bad.
You can make
Oh no!
Well, we're going to sleep, and then we're gonna head out the next day.
Wait,
sure,
I thought you went on the date in the morning.
No,
Night
he went
dinner.
for a dinner date.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. Can I just pretend like?
You didn't say anything. You want to do anything else?
Just
You saw Harry's date, Chelsea. That's what happened. You saw Harry's date, and it was just all around.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, 10.
That can all happen off screen.
それで、GM も隠して、この時間です
いや、隠すよ。もうそれ話さない。
よ。
All right, and you all go to sleep.
All right, how much is the rooms? 5 silver each? I don't remember.
The rooms are. How much are the rooms? I don't remember.
Don't care, I can pay.
Yeah, Harry will pay. Don't worry.
You can do your new rolls, Chelsea. Thank you.
My God.
All right, so I'm pretty sure we're already rested, unless you guys want to change up your spells.
Yeah, we'll say 5 silver per room. So Harry pays a bunch. We don't worry about it.
Yep.
And you head out the next day.
Time to head out. Do we need any rations? I don't really know.
Restock
Buy
and
some,
ration.
buy some rations.
Put them in the wagon.
Hey, GM, you think we need go to
1 day of rations is also 5 silver. Go to where?
rendering
We
minor?
have 3 days of rations.
No, you're fine to do whatever you want. Right now, you have a lot of leads, so you can do something else. Right now, everyone wants to go to Thunder Tree.
Okay.
I have a
Alright,
question.
3 days of
Quick
rations
question.
for me.
All right.
If I have 2 spells that are both concentration, can I use them at the same time, or can I only use one concentration?
1, I believe.
Oh,
No.
sad face.
When you cast the other one, the first one would drop.
Oh, okay.
Okay, alright, so I got 3 rations on me. I think we're good to go. Unless anyone wants to buy any more rations.
I will purchase a. Let's see. I'll do
5 silver.
Yeah, I'll do 5 days, 25, 2.5. I'll spend 25 gold and buy 10 days of rations for each of us, just so we have it in the wagon.
We are fully loaded on rations.
Yeah, we're fine on rations now. We won't have to think about it again.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the standard tree.
Back to traveling.
Where's standard tree?
Neverwinter. Wait, Neverwinter or Thunder Tree? Neverwinter.
Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree.
All right. Are you going direct, or are you going to take the road?
Let's take the road to Neverwinter and then go to Thunder Tree.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Oh.
All right, so you take off. Who's driving? Who's looking out for danger?
I will driving.
All right, Harry will drive. And your one's gonna moving around 50 miles a day. We'll go around this far.
What happened?
Finally got a roll.
Oh, ambush.
Hey.
Who is looking out for danger?
I am.
All right, well, give me a second.
Do I have any bonuses on
You have a pretty good basic perception, right?
perception? Is that what it is?
Uh,
No, I don't.
passive
I have 0 perception. I have 0 perception.
So your passive perception is 10.
It says 0.
A 0 would be wait,
Plus
what?
0.
Wait, I think- You should have some passive perception.
Yeah, I think by default it's 10.
It might be a 10. It says
Does it
0.
change something, or do I have to? It says 0 on my stat sheet.
Weird. It might just be bugged, like because I see a 1-0, so like the 1 might just be like off like center or something.
When I roll, it says 1 plus 6.
I
What is the
think
6?
you're talking about the passive They're talking about the passive percentage, so if you look underneath your skills.
The 0 would be a +0, so you roll a dice and get no bonuses.
If
Okay,
you're
so I see
looking
nothing. Did I roll correctly, or did I not roll correctly?
Well, if you're rolling, then you got a 6, but you also
Okay,
have
yeah.
a passive of 10, so you can see somewhat easily without trying. Let's see. How many do I spawn?
Oh boy.
1, 2,
Oh, I'm a
Spawn
pretty bad
all of
scout.
So we got a bunch of dice rolls, and that ended up with. Let's just find a random place for you driving along. Here, we'll put you here.
It's the same spot with the dead horse.
Still,
I feel like this is the same spot with the dead, like the on the map.
it's the
You're
same default person that I grabbed it from.
It is a T, so it's different.
Change to the mouse. And Wrigley, right?
개순이 올라왔겠어. Oh, nice. Oh,
I'm moving you so I can select this. I can't. There we go. Okay. What? That is fine. That's it. Okay, so you guys show up, and we've got a bunch of. Who's it gonna be? Does this work?
Oh, I didn't even see the top of it. Okay, now I see what's going on.
oh, go ring.
Oh my god, me too. I was scrolled at the bottom.
I
I
scrolled
was
at the
like,
bottom. I didn't. I was like, "What T? Like, what do you mean
is
T?"
there an empty map, huh?
Why?
I rolled the max number of goblins, so
More goblins
Okay.
kill.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
But it's just go ring. Yeah.
second. Yeah, it's just goblins though. But
Yeah.
there are a lot.
Easy.
1 second, because these goblins.
It's
We're
strong
giants.
go ring.
Well, we're gonna see if Vanny actually saw them or not.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, Vanny did not see the goblins coming.
You guys see that bird over there?
Yeah. So Vanny's doing some bird watching, you know. She's got a new hobby recently. Everyone else is kind of chilling in the back of the wagon. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, while you guys are still in the wagon, which we'll pretend is encompassing all of you, you just see these guys suddenly show up,
Oh boy.
screaming, "Get 'em! Ambush!" And they run in.
Wait, they're announcing their own ambush?
Yeah, they're screaming
That's
ambush
nice of them.
for each other's benefit.
Okay, let's.
So they're all aware on the same page.
So generally, the way surprise works, they get 1 turn, and then we roll initiative, right?
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Uh-oh.
We can
We
roll now,
basically
but we'll
missed the
get a
first
turn
round.
before we start.
17.
Oh, they also rolled quite well. Oh, this bodes well.
Nice. This will be great.
This will be great. They get 2 turns before you get to do anything. That's
Wow.
what happens when you sleep on the job.
I wasn't sleeping. I was watching the bird.
That's what happens when you birdwatch on the job. They're going to immediately form up in numbers. Assuming that there's kind of a wagon here, we're going to have some people here. Some guys kind of come over here. You'll follow this guy here. And you'll go up here. Like
Jeez.
What the?
Something's
Oh
happening.
my god.
and this guy's not going to quite make it, so he'll go here.
They ambushed us.
Yep.
Oof.
I mean, you saw the same thing happen to Gundren and Sildar, right? They got ambushed. And now
Same
you're getting
goblins.
ambushed.
It's like a revenger.
Yeah, it's like revenge.
Oh.
Like you guys
Okay, but just go.
just got
Yeah, that's a lot of goblins, and they get 2 turns on us.
Straight
This is
two
this
in
is a strong
row.
ambush.
Well, beef.
It's okay, guys. We got healing potions.
You have
Here's
healing
what we got.
potions.
I got healing potions.
Alright, the first 3 will be attacking. Oh, I'm so wrong to Jim. The first 3 will be attacking Theo.
Oh.
I'm just gonna roll 3. What's your
Oh
AC
my-
again?
My
On your character sheet.
AC's armor class. Okay.
Yeah.
That was like
How
accuracy.
are you? You are 17.
17.
I always forget. If it's a tie, does it hit or does it
Yeah,
miss?
it still hits if it's a tie.
Okay. So you get hit twice.
He'll be fine.
That one
Hello?
is
Hello.
Oof.
5.
Okay, 9 damage.
Oh, we get cool background music.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
please.
Doing all the music.
Oh, it's music. Is that who joined? Music joined.
Yeah.
Yes.
I put the music bot in.
Alright, and then we'll say these 1, 2, 3 will go for Thaddeus.
Let's get it.
3 more attacks. 1, 2,
Oh my god.
3. Oh! That's right.
Okay.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Okay.
Why is one plus?
10
It was
plus
crit.
13.
Oh,
Is that 23 total? Am I doing the math right?
23 damage.
Okay. That's a good number.
are you still there?
Nope. That is
Are you 20? Are you?
my max
Right.
HP.
Okay.
Wait,
we
seriously?
have, the next 2 are attacking Vanny.
I have 15 armor.
1, 2. Oh, and they miss.
You guys see that bird over there?
The bird is. Yeah, you point out the bird and they look at the bird. And 1 attacking Wrigley.
And it's
5 damage.
5.
They get another turn after this. Oh god.
Alright. That
Hey,
was
don't
the
remind
first
them.
move. While they were screaming ambush, they all just stabbed swords in Theo and Thaddeus and Wrigley.
Ouch.
And then you guys are now scrambling to get back on your feet, and they take one more chance to stab you guys. See how it starts. 3, 2. Theo, who gets hit by one of them. No, we'll say this one, the 4th one on the right, also goes for you since Thaddeus is down. So you get hit twice again. For 11 damage.
Oh my god.
How you doing, Theo?
Oh my god.
11 damage.
Me?
Yeah.
This is the hardest fight yet, guys.
Yeah.
4.
Is someone watching birds?
Then starting from here to here, we've got these 3 will go for Vanny.
I don't even know if I should div roll this. One of them is a 3.
そして最初のアタック。1、2、3、4人が。
Wait, one of them is a 3. I dreamed it last night.
Oh, is one of the attacks a 3?
Yes.
Oh boy. The other 2 are
Shit.
Wow. Thank God for the 3.
That was terrible.
Alright, I take 10.
And we've got 2 more goblins attacking Wrigley.
Hey, what's up?
1 hit
Oh, 1 hit.
for 5 more damage.
5 damage.
Oof.
Alright, you guys are still standing, except for Thaddeus.
Yes.
Theo, what would you like to do? You've got a fallen comrade 2 steps below you.
Can I swing my axe
You can definitely swing your axe.
and kill 3 or 4?
Well, you can attack one of them, and then if you action surge, you can attack another.
Okay.
Go big, go big, go big.
I will do that.
All right.
Swing my longsword.
Who would you like to attack?
Anyone. This one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Please don't go up towards this goblin. Nice.
Oh.
Damage.
Nice.
Nice one.
Solid. Oh, you still have giant might checked, but you aren't giant right now. So.
I don't need be giant.
Yeah, but you still have the damage being rolled automatically.
Oh.
I think it's just.
And I will.
So if you are giant, you check. If you're not, you uncheck.
Oh. Okay. There.
Okay.
I will use second move.
All right. Action surge for a second attack.
Yep.
Perfect. Roll damage.
Wow.
Nice.
8.
Nice.
Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Boom.
Ooh.
Oh.
Theo gets
Okay.
stabbed 5 times repeatedly, and then just screams, and with 2 slashes, takes off 2 heads.
Fucking got right.
All right.
Yes.
All right, Vanny. You're inspired by your friend over here, taking him out so helpfully. What would you do?
I don't have sneak right now, right?
You have sneak on anyone that's next to either Wrigley or, well, just
Oh,
Wrigley.
Okay. So I'll attack the one that's attacking Rick. I'll attack the one next to me, next to Wrigley.
Yep. Perfect. Roll damage. You get a nice.
Oh.
You don't even need the sneak. You get a nice solid stab right on this guy.
Let's see if I can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stealth is a 12. Let's see if they see him. They don't see you, so you just take them out, and they just kind of are cool with it.
Okay.
And they don't really pay attention to you. All right, Varys.
Does it cost an action to give a potion to someone?
What was the rule in that? I forget.
Yeah, it costs an action to have someone give someone else a potion.
Thank you. I think
Damn
you
it.
can drink your own without an action, but giving it costs.
Aw, man.
Good thing you held on to all the potions.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're gonna have to just lie there for a little bit longer. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you're killing goblins, you're doing work.
Okay, I'm gonna step over here, and shoot a cone of fire
Nice.
this way. Can I hit all 4 of them?
If you're doing
It's
a
15.
cone, it has to get bigger at each step. So the position you're in right now would catch Vanny.
And probably kill Benny.
Okay.
Well, if
What
it's
if
15,
I-
you can do this.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that.
Alright. Stay back here to be as safe as you want would be here doing that.
Okay, I'll do that. And then do I have to roll to succeed?
Which ability is this?
Burning hands.
Burning hands. How does that work? Is it an attack roll or a saving throw?
Oh,
This
I'm
is
just
a saving throw. So you're doing 3d6 fire damage. So you can roll the damage for burning hands. I think you have it in your spell, like attack list on your main character sheet.
Oh, okay.
And then I will do dex save. Yep. And then these 3 goblins will all do their own saves. 1, 2, 3. So one of them successfully halves the damage. Not the middle one. The first one will take 12 damage.
Oh.
Second one will take 6 damage and stagger but not fall. And the last one will take 12 damage.
Nice.
Ah, man, that was one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice cast.
And then I also I was gonna cast like something else. I was gonna cast Dragon Breath, but I don't know if it's useful for anybody. Can I give it to Theo?
Sure.
Okay.
Him if he wants to use it.
Hell?
Do you want to use it?
Holding breath.
No. No. I don't need.
Okay, okay. Does anyone else want it? It's an AoE, guys.
It's okay. I mean, there's not many left. There's not many left.
Okay.
You just took out 2.
I'ma just
This is the best.
go back home here. Yeah.
Wait, could I have moved away because I was stealthed? Or would that still be an opportunity of attack?
If you can use a disengage action, which you can do as a free bonus action.
Oh, instead of the stealth.
ドラゴンブレスはさ、自分タッチして自分で使えない。
Like if you get dragon breath given to you, you use an action to use dragon breath.
違う、チュルチュル自分でタッチして自分で使えない。
Oh yeah, she can use it herself.
あ
I think she just doesn't want to. Whose turn is it now? Varys just finished?
Yes.
Alright, it's Wrigley's turn.
I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast a spell by chucking a bottle of some liquid into Thaddeus on the ground there.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This is supposed to be level 2. Level 2. Oh, it ended up being the same.
Yep.
They throw a bottle of, I assume, alcohol. And that saves him.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
wait.
some magical method. You speak the healing words of drink this!
Oh, what's going on, huh? Oh, I saw a crossbow bolt. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be 7. The higher level cast is
Yeah.
distributing up.
Yeah, I added 7.
Okay, cool. That was a bonus action, and then I shall.
Here we go.
I have an actual action now. I don't know what to do with that. I guess I'll just I will be summoning. No, I mean I will be taking out my skunk and pointing it at this goblin next to me. That is a DC 13 con save.
Can you hit this one? Because this one's almost dead.
I'm sure it's fine.
He fails the con save.
He takes
takes
11 poison.
11 damage.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it did that much damage.
1 second. We're just gonna put him over in the corner here to keep him on the tracker, but he's dead.
Oh, well, my skunk got him real good.
He just passed out immediately from the terrible smell. And then the poison slowly ate him.
Nice. Dissolving in skunk acid.
Thaddeus, you're feeling a lot better now.
Oh, whoa. That
Like a
was
fever dream that just happened.
a crazy dream as I stand up. Oh, wait, I thought there were more of you as I look at the goblins, and I look at the ground where there's so many bodies. Oh. Damn. Okay.
Like a fire or two or something.
I'll go and just brandish my halberd and like strike this guy. Hey,
Oh, you're
payback
pissed.
time.
Oh, nice.
If you
Nice.
full damage,
Ignore
you
the
don't really
rage.
have to.
But yeah. I just squash him to the ground. Ah,
Doesn't
okay.
change anything.
That felt better. Hey Theo, just fuck those guys up. You'll be fine. I inspired Theo.
You get a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And it's the goblin's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've given up on Thaddeus, but there's still a chance they can take out one of these guys and maybe escape. So they go all in on attacking Theo. Oh, this one hits
Oof.
7 damage.
Oh.
Oh, it's the 1.
Oh, 1.
And this one.
Oh.
Oh, oops.
They're really
Yeah,
going for it.
You're out.
King.
Theo!
Is that a crit?
Yep, he crits, but he doesn't do enough damage to do any like extra bonus stuff. He just knocks.
Goodbye, guys.
And they excitedly cheer and go to like prepare to lift up Theo's body and run off with him.
俺死んじゃったの
Wait, is
I can throw
He's
the.
not that. まだまだ。
Oh, okay.
Theo still alive or is Theo knocked down?
He's knocked down, so he's at 0 HP, but he's
Okay.
alive. He's just struggling.
It's just
Okay.
being carried off by 2 goblins.
Well, they haven't picked him up yet, but they're clearly planning on it.
Okay, don't kill me. Kills are go right.
18.
Oh, you stab one goblin,
Nice, nice.
and he's gone.
And back to
Nice.
stealth.
Don't get to there you go. Okay, and you succeed. Yeah, we'll say you succeed the
Yeah.
stab. And Varys, would you like to do the honors?
Yes, I will do the magic missile.
2.
Damn it!
Just
Is that enough?
Yeah.
and they're all gone.
Nice, nice.
Question.
Nice.
If it was all 2s or all 1s, would it still be dead?
It would not be dead.
Oh.
Lucky.
It died it perfectly.
Damage to kill him.
Technically lucky.
I need to take a last things of wagon.
All right, anyone gonna help Theo, or are you gonna leave him to bleed out?
Oh yeah. I have some
But I
potions.
got another bottle.
Here you
Don't need
go.
a potion. Don't need a potion.
Yeah,
Don't need a potion.
Oh,
Saving
don't need the
grace.
potion.
save him.
Yeah.
Not waste your potions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does anyone wanna carry these potions?
Probably the frontliners.
Yeah.
Each have one.
Yes, what the potions? I believe I've learned my lesson.
See,
Is,
I've already got a potion, and I bring out my bottles.
is Theo still on the ground? I'm,
What?
I'm gonna
No,
go.
don't use potion. Don't use. I just
Hold
take it.
Wrigley can save you without it.
It's like American healthcare.
I will also like grip Theo by
Everyone use
the.
the potion.
I'll grip Theo by the shoulder and say, "All right, you'll be fine," and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, there we go. Someone saved you. いや、普通に休むと、なんかそのダイスを振って、生きるか死ぬか、
Uh-huh.
ダイスで決める。
Uh-huh. Okay.
あ、でも、タリウス今。
Thank you. Said yes.
7 HP.
Seven.
Yay!
Yay.
He's alive!
Yay.
I'm not alive.
You're alive.
Oh, okay.
You're alive. Alright.
Thanks,
As
guys.
you guys settle down a little bit, would you like to rest or keep traveling?
Keep traveling.
Oh,
I think
did
we're.
you guys take
Short rest.
Oh, we
I-
should rest. Okay. Okay.
I can't hear
Okay.
Christy.
can I?
Yeah.
I got 3 potions. Can I just hand them over to you guys?
Theo took 1, so you're down to 2 potions now.
Wait, I thought Theo had one on him.
Yeah, but he just said he's taking another.
Oh, okay. Anybody want the 2 potions?
Here, I'll grab one just in case, and either you or Vanny or Wrigley can keep the other just in case one of us do go down and we can't drink it ourselves.
Okay, I will take one.
Wait, if we
It's
go
okay.
down,
Okay. If you have 2, then I'll take 1 so I can run it in.
Okay, so now I have none.
You should.
which
Oh,
means
okay.
that
If you
I will
have 2,
stay
I'll
in the
take 1.
back forever.
If you have 2, I'll take 1.
Okay, I have 1. I can
Okay.
pass it with my magical hands.
Yeah.
Okay,
The only reason why I
cool.
would need 1 is to pass it as well.
Okay.
Damn.
And take short rest.
Yeah, you can take a short rest, get
Mhm.
back the abilities that you get on a short rest.
Okay.
And you can roll hit dice to heal up.
Oh, hit dice.
Hit dice.
Where's the hit dice?
It's on your sheet. I'm down here.
Oh,
So if you hit, click hit dice. And my thing's being slow.
Having some bad rolls here.
You get 3 HP.
oh, nice.
You can roll up to 3 times, I think.
I got 3 times.
Yeah, because you have 3 hit dice.
Oh, so I can do it again?
Yeah. You have a certain number, so you can roll as many as you want.
Okay, so I'm back to full. One remaining.
So you rolled all 3. So now you have 0.
Oh, 3 A3.
Yep. So you go at 14
Yep.
plus 7. So you're at 21 HP.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys are all ready,
Okay, continue
we
to
can continue.
Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree. That was half of your travel for the day. This took so little time. You just keep traveling.
So was the original ambush right here or right here?
No, we'll say about halfway through on the road.
I think the first ambush was right here.
Oh yeah, the first ambush was right here, and then
Yeah.
we just got ambushed around here. So I
Mm.
So
mean,
lore
maybe
wise, the goblins are here, guys.
that might be the goblins that you let go free. They found some friends and came back,
Way of go.
and then
Found a
you
lot
killed
of
them.
friends. They found a lot of friends.
They found like 7 friends.
Yeah. Just go.
Just goblins. All right, so you finish up your day and you go to take a rest at night. Set up the camp. Anyone who wants to can look for food, can help set up, or can keep watch.
There we go.
There you go. All right, so you
Nice.
successfully find.
I will make some meal.
Sure. All right, so Vanny goes searching, finds a few rabbits or something, passes them to Theo, and Theo cooks a nice, surprisingly delicious meal.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone
You're
is
the go bring.
fine.
We got our hit dice back then with the long rest.
Yeah, I think the rule is you get like half of them back or something.
Yeah, we would get 2 of them back.
You get 2 hit dice back.
Even if I only use 2.
Yeah, if you use 2, then you get them both back.
Oh, Chelsea, do you have to re-roll your visions?
Only on a long rest.
This is
And
a long rest.
taking right now,
Oh.
you're going to sleep.
Oh, we're doing a long rest? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Not bad.
Do I recover half rounded up or down?
Whichever one's nicer, you can round up.
Nice.
I think that's for hit dice. I actually think it is rounded up.
Nice.
All right. Right now, Varys is meditating on his spells. If Theo would like, he can choose new runes,
Oh, no, I don't. Want.
stone and fire,
Yeah, I haven't kept them.
and everyone's all set. You can head out. So you wake up the next morning. The campsite is all nice and safe.
No any ambush.
No ambushes this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or maybe next night.
Mm-hmm. The next night.
And you're all getting all set all up. Do you want to head out again?
Let's
Or
go.
why
Is there
not?
anything else we
I
can
could
do?
use another ambush.
You can look for an ambush if you'd like.
Wait, does that make it an ambush still?
No, I'll just roll again, and you might find some people.
No, I mean, I'm talking like philosophically. If
It
we're
would
looking
be a
for the
reverse
ambush,
ambush, because you would be ambushing the ambushers.
nice.
I think we should get some drinks in you and Neverwinter Wrigley, and then head to Thunder Tree.
Yep.
That also sounds good.
It's like if you just go now, I mean, there's no road to Thunder Tree, so you guys can divert right now.
Oh yeah, we can.
And with about 15 miles that are relatively uneventful, you do make it to Thunder Tree.
Yay.
Hey,
Thunder Tree.
how are you guys doing on time? It's what? Not even midnight there?
Thunder Tree, the
45.
dungeon or the map is big.
We
Get
can
it.
keep
I'm
going.
gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Me
we'll do
too.
some of this.
I'll
I
be
don't
right-
think we'll finish this map, but we'll do the beginnings.
Ooh, it's so big.
I'll get some water as well.
Okay.
Here's town or like
Ruins.
This is the ruins of an old town.
Is it like this?
Yeah. ruins.
Ruins.
So it used to be a town, and now it's just some old ruins.
Oh,
And you are not allowed to look at my screen.
okay.
That are not being shown.
Okay, I don't will look yours.
I've not been very strict about it, but
Where is us?
about to add you guys.あとちょっとやるけど、なんかこの途中で多分やる。
ここに何がいるの？
なんだろ
Druid.
なんだろう。
スパイしてる。
ピンス
見てください。
ほら、これもある。
I'm back.
いっぱいあ
なんでスパイさん？
る。これもね
ダ。メだってこれで理解できてる。
Where should I move? Oh.
Is it?
Hello?
Is someone raining?
That might be me. Chelsea's boiling water on my
Oh.
near me. It should be done soon.
Wait, why is Daddy is larger than everyone?
Well, I'm just making you the size of the 5-foot squares.
Because I'm a big boy.
A little too
Wait,
small.
the square is 10 feet though.
Okay, you guys. Okay,
I am 10 feet wide.
we'll make you guys. I can make you a little bit bigger so I can see them.
Let's move. Move.
Everything is a little big size.
Hello.
What is this, Texas?
Yep, everything is super.
우리 타이거가 막소. 소리.
Yeah, you guys rested up, so you guys are all full.
Okay.
So you can fix that.
Hello.
And they probably have to read it. It's okay. Probably figure out how to make that not happen.
Hello.
What was that
Guys are
druid's name
waiting-
again?
waiting for people to come back. So if you move your token now, I'm pretending it's not moving.
If we're moving it now, it's not you.
Hello.
So like you can just run into the enemies. I'm not gonna say anything
Okay, okay.
because not everyone's here. So
Well, what if we were the enemies the entire time?
Wrigley just turns into a bear and attacks.
Oh, actually, now that you've mentioned it, I will
Got a
I
few-
will wall shape into a
I've got the 3 animals you've sent me.
yeah. I'll wall shape into a dire wolf then. And
Right now?
yeah, and I'll be sniffing stuff out.
Sure.
Hey,
So
oh,
cute.
right, dire wolf is large.
So cute.
Make the little smiley. All of the pictures are provided by Kevin. I take no responsibility.
All right, I'm gonna use my keen hearing and smell to suss things out about these empty buildings.
How does
See
that work?
anybody?
Can I
What?
give a Jackie to the dog?
How does that exactly work?
I wanna smell and see if like I pick up any scent.
You pick up a lot of scents that you would expect to smell in a ruin. You smell lots of nature.
그래 지붕은 없다.
Yeah, he became a wolf.
Oh.
Can I smell around the houses and see if I pick up any living scent, like people
You
or
absolutely
beasts?
can. And you smell something that smells like nature, like a tree, but there's something wrong. It's a little off.
Off.
And as you're kind of getting close to this bush and following these scents, boop,
Oh,
Okay, knock, knock.
Theo, you're literally standing on one leg.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, knock knock. Oh no, knock knock.
We're gonna move you back a little bit.
Oof.
Oh, there's another.
What the monster?
Guys are
Monster?
standing.
Their tree plant thing.
They are little, yeah, they're twig boys.
twig boys, they're my kin.
1 second. You guys need to move so I can double check that this is all of them. Yeah, okay. I think we're good.
Is there resident or monster?
But I don't know. I mean, they show up
Can communication?
and they let me open their stat sheet. I don't think they can communicate with you guys.
Okay. Who can speak tree language?
Yeah, but these are like literally you see the branches of the bushes kind of start moving and start reaching towards you.
Ah!
I mean, you see, I've got a nice picture here for you.
Oh.
They look kind of like this.
That's,
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Okay.
that's not creepy at
So
all.
did we just like see these trees and go, yeah, it's fine, and keep walking around? Is that what?
Okay.
They haven't attacked us.
The trees start marching towards you.
Oh boy.
Oops.
And
Do I recognize what they are?
yeah, you're a druid. So I'd say you are aware that these are twig blights. They're kind of like this evil energy that coalesces in natural environments that becomes like sentient. And they're generally aggressive, but somewhat weak. And of course,
So they're like gonna try to kill me.
yes.
Oh, okay. I try to tell my my party like these things aren't good.
Oh,
but,
what's it, boy?
It just comes out as barking.
Oh, what? You want to play fetch with these twigs, boy?
They're like this. Listen one sound and
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe if they hear sounds, you might have a ton of them attack. So they're gonna move up. 1 second, and you guys can go ahead and roll initiative against these guys.
Wait, that came out as the wrong token.
The wolf. I think that came out as the right token.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that is right. You're right now a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Shit.
How do I give it a name? I found a problem. I can't name your wolf.
If you open up
Don't
the
worry.
token, you might be
It's
able
just
to.
It's empty.
I do have a +2 to Dex, but I don't think it changes anything
There we go. There's
as
your
a
wolf.
wolf.
Yeah, it would be the same. You want to change it to 9?
No, I'm good.
It's already 9. All right.
So do I not know what's going on?
Let's see. I mean, they are moving up, and the wolf has barked. That's you see
Bark
these
aggressively.
it's moving towards the wolf in the party, and the wolf is barking furiously, like "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff."
Like, if you saw
I
some
guess I-
moving plants, what would you do?
Yeah, I guess if I see the moving plant looking like I'm guessing I would attack it. I don't really know. Do I have sneak attack on this thing?
Thanks to Theo and the wolf.
Theo and the wolf are close enough. The one in the back, you don't.
Stab the tree that it's barking at.
So go ahead and
Heaven's
Okay.
barking furiously.
They are monster.
15. Yep, that hits.
Why is 9.1?
Why is it a 1.1? Oh. Be bugged out.
Okay.
And the first one falls. I forget it. This is.
Force?
Alright, so I think I'm just generally confused, so I don't stealth again.
Fair enough. And then on the next turn, it is the twig blights. Which, yeah, you guys.
Should have
will-
gone. Where did they go?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the best way to have him disappear, but still be in the initiative order.
I think if you move them to the GM layer, they'll still be on initiative for you at least.
More the one in the top corner can off the map. And then this bottom one, then he's gonna move up. And he'll just go for whoever's in front. He'll take a swing at Vanny. How do they work?
Not well.
The branches just hit Vanny, and like he doesn't properly dig in or anything, so you just kind of got like lightly touched by like a tree.
You're getting slapped by a stick.
Yeah.
Stick.
Wolf turn.
What's going on, guys?
I see big stick, I bite big stick. So do I get path tactics? Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, I
Mhm.
do. All right. Well, 12.
I don't think the strength save even matters. You're doing damage. Oh, you're doing the damage with 12 though?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that doesn't quite work. So you grab it, but like you grab one of the like side things coming off of like its elbow and it just like breaks off.
I get distracted by a different branch.
Yeah. Varys, what would you like to do?
I'm going to. I feel like I shouldn't even use. I should just use like a cantrip or something.
You can attack it with the sword.
Oh yeah, I could attack it with the sword
Or your longbow or something.
or my longbow. Yes. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna do that. How do I attack it with my longbow? I haven't used my bow in a while, you know.
Just click the longbow. The name.
Just click the longbow.
Just click on the name.
Oh, rip.
Pew.
I don't think I did. Something.
That just, I mean, you're not really sure how to fire this bow. You haven't used it enough, so
You didn't put an arrow in the bow.
you get confused.
I
and you
forgot.
land next to
Oh gosh darn it.
take out the wrong branch. Thaddeus, you're like, oh crap! I thought that was the blight too. I guess this one's the blight.
Thaddeus was once a sailor, but he had terrible nightmares. He had terrible nightmares of his ship coming alive and choking him while he slept, the wood coming alive, and so he runs away in fear. And he runs down here.
Oh,
Is there something happen?
yeah.
You're trying to trigger
Yeah.
something.
As you run down there,
What is going on?
the rest of the group picks
Ah,
up.
nice. Oh, where should I be?
What is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? I thought that we were here to find somebody.
Where should I be?
Does Thaddeus do anything when he suddenly runs into a separate bush, and which also starts coming alive around him?
It's like a zombie movie.
Do I run into them there, or do they come alive once I'm already running down here? So where should I
Well,
be?
You can choose. They
I want to
start
be
stir-
surrounded, because
Yeah, they start to stir as you get in, and you just keep going, and you don't stop until you're.
yeah, he's running, and all of a sudden all the bushes start coming away. I'm like, ah, what the? Ah, ah!
With my bro.
You still got an action if you want to take it.
He will like flail around with his halberd for a second, and you'll see for a second he, out of fear, he starts swinging it really fast, and then like fire actually starts lighting on it as he'll use his Legacy of Burners to cast Searing Smite. And he will just, as a bonus action, and then attack with his halberd at the closest one that's barring his way. So this one.
Okay.
Jeez. It's not a crit.
Nice.
Boom.
19.
25 is good for him.
Plus 2 fire damage, and he will. How much movement did that use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's about 30, I'd say.
Yeah, and he'll just like stand there, like waving, just like around, just super scared of all these trees.
Very nice. Cleo, you have now seen Thaddeus rushes away behind one of the other ruins
Okay.
and then starts screaming. And right in front of you, you see one twig blight that's being surrounded by your friends. Do you help Thaddeus, or do you finish off the one in front of you?
Save Thaddeus.
You're gonna save Thaddeus? What do you
Okay.
do?
Move.
You
And
get attacked or no?
Yeah, theoretically an opportunity attack. So if you leave this guy, he will try and hit you. Is that okay?
okay.
He will try and hit you. He will actually hit you. He manages to stick in your armor and do a little damage. So 3 damage as you run away.
Ouch. Okay.
What would you like to do here?
Swing my sword.
An 18 damage. Roll damage. And which one are you killing?
This one.
This one?
And Thaddeus is down.
Thaddeus
No.
is afraid.
He
He's
is.
healthy.
Oh, okay.
He's just flailing around.
I'm coming.
Ah, they're coming alive. They come for me. This is why I ran away from the ocean.
That's why you left the ocean to get away from wood.
Yeah.
All right, Vanny, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again? Okay. Stab this guy again.
Nice. I believe that hits.
Nice.
Ah,
So now I'm getting a little confused, and now I stealth. About what's going on.
That's no problem.
And I'll move over here. Let's try and see what's going on.
Let's see if honestly, no one can even see you, so your stealth is successful.
Uh-oh. So if I pop out and attack, will they see me?
Well, you were stealthy.
if I were.
They didn't have line of sight, so they're not even gonna look for you. big lights. All right, we've got 2 on Thaddeus and 2 on Theo. So let's roll the 2 on poor old Thaddeus first. They're gonna come up and attack twice.
Ah! Ooh, that one
One
hits.
of them hits, causing years worth of nightmares in one go,
Even more trauma. Oh my god.
and only 5 damage.
It's not the physical that matters. It's the mental.
It's the mental.
It's the mental, really. And on Theo,
Mhm.
2 misses.
Mhm.
So they strike you right in the middle quite powerfully, and you just look at them like, dude, I have armor. And they're really not sure what to do if they're branches and you have armor. That's it. Wolf turn.
I
There are
see
no
more
more
branches.
like,
こう
Where
や
would you
り
go?
そいつらが出てきても消えないの。
Oh, each
Okay,
square is 10 feet, right?
That's true. I haven't been paying attention to this first.
Oh, yeah.
I have 50 feet of movement, so I get
Okay.
5 squares.
Nice. You can go wherever
1,
you want.
I
2,
completely forgot these were 10 feet.
3,
Right, me too.
4.
Yeah, I think you ran too far, but we'll just let that happen.
Yeah, it was the adrenaline. It was the fear.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline.
I'm gonna try to take a bite at this guy with advantage. Where are you? There we are.
Advantage. You definitely take a bite.
He's now my stick.
He is most definitely your stick. All right. Anything else? Or is it
And
very?
that's it.
Well, I will move right here, and I will shoot my missile at this guy twice,
Mhm.
and this guy once.
Oh, there's also this guy in here.
Oh,
Let's see. He's poking out.
Can we see inside
Oh.
here? Well, can Thaddeus?
I realized that I should probably be giving you at least a little bit of sight in here.
It's a bush.
well, 2 to this guy and 1 to this guy.
One to which one? All right, go ahead and roll. All right, so the first 2 and the second one. All right, and this one's the first one. He gets hit with 6 damage.
Mhm.
Boop.
Nice.
Who is the second one? The one next to Thaddeus or below
This
Thaddeus?
guy. This guy.
Boop.
Okay. I
Yeah.
have 5 health.
Yeah, as you can probably start to tell, 5 health did kill one of them.
Yep.
Oh, 5 damage. All right, Thaddeus, you just saw 2
Ah!
force missiles coming up, boom, boom, and Theo takes an axe and boom, they destroy almost all of them. There's 1 left. Do you honestly run away?
He keeps running. He runs 30
Yes.
feet. Is this a door?
Don't go, don't go.
Wait, does he open this door?
Oh, well, I trigger attack opportunity, so this guy gets an attack on me.
Sure. Would you like to open the door as you're running?
Yes, I'm
And
opening
it's
this
stopped.
door.
You will open the door and you see a nice old man. Just kind of
Oh.
looking
Ah!
at you right in the head.
Thaddeus opens the door. He's just screaming at the old man.
Isn't he mad?
Yeah, this is an
Just
old
like
man.
burst open the door and close the door shut.
Okay.
He backs up and gives you space to run in.
I use up all my movement because I think this is 30 feet.
Okay, let's try communication.
And he just looks at you like, are you okay?
Ah!
Traveling.
I'll use my action to run into this corner. And just like, fetal position.
He immediately takes a position to kind of guard you against anything that follows and then looks really confused when nothing comes. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. We'll finish up everyone else's turns before that continues. Theo.
Stop, bro!
He screams, stop, bro, and runs. Do you run past the twig blade? or
That far.
Hey, Grandpa.
You forgot
What
this guy.
If
No.
you run through
What
here,
about-
he will attack you.
Okay,
Okay.
easy.
So yeah, he just tanks the damage of. Oh, he does take a little damage from this guy. 4 damage
Ouch.
as he rushes through to Thaddeus.
Wait, what if the guy thinks Thaddeus is running from
It's the
Theo?
bad guy. Yeah.
This is
Theo's
so
the bad
funny.
guy here.
Yes. Yeah, you come in and this old man says, "Stop! Who are you?"
Oh, we're just traveler, and he's my friend.
Friend.
Yeah.
And as you continue, we'll finish off everyone's turns first. So Vanny's turn. You can kill the twig blight or get involved in the mess that's going on down there. Sounds like you have successfully killed the twig blight.
I'm still not sure what's going on, so I'm stealthing back.
Fair enough.
I see a second twig. I now have 2 sticks.
The wolf now has 2 sticks. And as you don't actually see any more enemies to fight,
No
Time
treasure
being.
smell.
we are no longer in combat.
I'm
Yeah,
too busy with these twigs.
If you're still using your wolf nose, you do smell that kind of wrongness from the blights kind of dissipating as you kill each one, and it now just smells like a forest and like some old stone.
And I got these 2 sticks.
And the wolf has 2 sticks, and it's really just living the life right now.
Don't forget the wolf has 2 sticks.
Yeah. 2 whole sticks. You can grab more sticks from bodies or just actual normal sticks if you would so choose.
Well, these sticks are like human sized, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, they look like normal sticks. They just had been like an arm before.
Oh,
Are we
I'm
resolving
heading
the
down.
who's are they going first?
Yeah, so yeah, you guys can start approaching as this druid here says, friend, and looks towards Thaddeus. Do you know this man?
Thaddeus is in in the corner just mumbling to himself as he stares into his halberd.
Alright, so he'll continue staying in between. Say, what brings you adventurers to this old town? Thaddeus needs a counselor? Yeah. If this is indeed your friend, he seems to have taken quite the fright. Do you say anything?
Oh, hi, Grandpa. You know what's up, tree monster?
Oh, the blights. Yes, this whole place has been in ruin for quite a while. Many of the bushes around here do have twig blights living in them.
Many, anywhere,
Not all of them, just some.
some.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you do have to be careful. Stay away from the trees
Wait.
if you want.
So just take it easy. Some is not a lot. Yeah.
And then I look. He looks towards Thaddeus. Is that what scared your friends so? They're not that strong. A good solid hit will kill most of them.
They infect the ships. They wrap around you at night.
Ships. Have you seen a twig blight on a ship before? That's not a natural habitat for them.
Blight?
Okay.
The flames, eventually, he loses concentration on his spell and it goes away. And he stares clearly eyed again. Says, what's going on, huh? What?
Sir, are you okay? Are these your friends? And he points towards the group.
Oh yeah. Theo, what's up? Oh, wait. Is this a druid guy? You found him. Good job.
Yes, oh sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Radoff. I've been investigating the town here. I'm a druid. I travel all around this area.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I believe Quilleen elderly spoke highly of you.
Oh, you know Colleen. Oh, she's so sweet, isn't she? You know, she almost became a druid herself. She's quite adept at nature magic.
Huh. I thought she was just a farmer.
Oh no, she's quite a remarkable woman. I still see her every once in a while when I'm in the area. How is she doing? Is her son well?
When we come to Sunday Tree, I forget.
To meet him and ask about Craggle Thistle.
Ah, yeah. Cause
Is Colleen doing well? How about her son?
The old board.
Yep. It's very healthy.
Oh, he's healthy. Oh, wonderful. He seemed like such an adventurous boy, though
Yeah,
likely to get into trouble before he's able to handle it.
like an adventure.
What do you say?
Oh, please come in. I don't have much space, but we can certainly talk here for a bit.
Okay.
And you see, this ruin does seem to be a little bit less ruined and destroyed than the structures nearby. And he's put in some stuff to kind of protect the windows and some extra bands on the doors so he can lock them. And you see he's got like a little roll in the corner to stay here. So he's probably been camping for a few weeks or so.
And Grandpa, here, this standard tree have some treasure or good information.
Treasure?
Yeah.
Why would you come to Thunder Tree for treasure? It's just ruins now.
Oh.
It's good for nature.
Okay.
Right now it's certainly dangerous. You've seen the twig blights.
Ugh.
There are many others. There are zombies that are being born in the ash.
Mm-hmm.
And there are dangerous spiders lurking at the base of the hill.
Spiders.
Yeah, dangerous spiders.
Okay.
I think someone might be in the eastern side of town. I've seen folk in black masks and cloaks, but I haven't talked to them. They don't seem friendly.
Mm-hmm.
For me, my reason for coming here has been the dragon that's living in the tower.
Dragon.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Dragon, yep. A green dragon has moved into the tower recently.
Dragon?
You should really leave. This is maybe too dangerous for adventurers such as yourself.
Whoa, hold on. Why are you saying it's too hard for us?
Have you fought a dragon before?
Well,
There's always a first.
no.
I won't stop you, but I do advise that you not take on all of these different threats.
Well, we were gonna just ask about Cragmaw Castle, but now we can fight a dragon, guys.
Oh, do you have questions for me?
We did. Now we have new questions.
You're not going to ask about the castle? It's going to fight the dragon?
All right, we have 2 questions. Do you know what
We have one
Cragmaw?
question. Oh, no, we have 2 questions. Okay.
Oh, yeah. What are your questions?
We had a friend who was abducted by goblins. Have you heard of Cragmaw Castle?
Cragmaw Castle. Is that being used by goblins now?
That's what we heard.
Oh, I mean, yes, I know of it. It was a castle a long time ago. Being used, by whoever the nobility was at the time. You know the forest off to the right here, Neverwinter Wood? It's towards the south. And he gives you a few, like kind of landmarks that you might be able to spot if you're in that neck of the woods. Generally a little bit north of the Tribord Trail, in that kind of last bit, about like 10 miles into the woods. Search for this style tree and then turn at this gorge.
Now, I'm gonna drag Varys over because he's the smart guy in the party and says, "Here, take notes and get the map."
Yep. Yeah, you take some notes. And if you take out like a piece of paper, he'll draw a little bit of a map and he'll kind of give you some hints on how to find it.
Oh, thanks.
So you feel pretty confident you can locate the castle.
Hi, Grandpa. Where is the dragon?
My name is Radoff.
Raiders. Where is the dragon?
The dragon is off in the tower.
Tower.
Really, please do stay away from it. If you go up out this door to the right, you notice the door. If you go take a left, and then turn right, there's a path that leads up to a tower. The dragon is currently residing there.
Oh, perfect. So we know to avoid it, of course.
Yes, exactly.
Why are we avoiding the dragon?
But you know what?
Wait, why are we avoiding it?
That is Wink's advantage. So
Yeah.
what kind of dragon
Why are
is
you
it
waiting
anyway?
at me?
What's the dragon here?
I want to go find the dragon.
I think it wants to move in. This is a perfect place for a dragon to live. It's wild, but it still has the
Okay.
natural defenses.
Dragon in castle equal treasure?
I mean, if it's a young dragon, it might be starting its own horde, but I don't know how much
Oh,
it's
It's,
gathered.
it's a younger dragon.
Do you know what color
It's
it might be?
young. Seems young. It's a green dragon.
Green dragon. Okay. あんま強そうじゃないな。ワイワンワイワンでも、狼が見に行くんだ。
Do you want the wolf to go scout out the dragon?
だっ
You
て、
can certainly ask him.
だって動物だから食べられるか。
So you figure out that Rados seems to be here to try and keep the threats in the town low. He probably can't take on the dragon himself, but he can help kind of clearing out the blights in the zombies. You said you had a second question. Is that all you had to ask?
If we will fight with dragon, you will come with us.
Oh, no. Don't fight the dragon. It's too strong right now. It's best to just kind of take everything else and keep it safe in the town, and maybe we can call in some really strong adventurers
Okay.
if we take that on. You don't think he's going to back you up if you foolishly go and try to destroy a dragon.
Okay.
He doesn't believe you, but you do feel like he wants the dragon to be gone. So if you took him out, he might be thankful. Wait, Vanny, are you actually traveling over there?
Moving slowly the whole time. Have I triggered anything?
I wasn't actually paying attention. I was looking at this hand. Around here,
Okay, so yeah, I was doing slowly, so I don't know if I triggered anything along the way.
you don't actually trigger a fight or anything, but you do see this whole area here. Let me see if I can move this back up. It's covered in what looks like spider webs.
Ooh.
Oh.
So if you wanted to get through,
Okay, no, yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
You should go walk into that web, see what happens.
I'm coming back.
I mean, you can get through. You could destroy them with
I
a
can
fire or something.
Burn it. Ha,
Do you have some fire on you?
I have some burning hands.
Hey, Jim.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Do you have a fire cantrip?
Oh, is there a fire cantrip?
Yep. So you guys start coming up.
Alright.
You only have the spells that you have learned.
오오카미가 기회죠.
Well, I don't have any fire cantrips though.
Which cantrips do you have?
I have mage hand, press.
Okay, do that.
Steven, enter your token.
Any for
Prestidigitation.
Wait, where's Kevin?
prestidigitation.
Where's Kevin?
Did I actually delete myself? I think I might have actually deleted myself.
Is that?
Bring you back.
No, that doesn't
Yeah,
make fire.
yeah, you're off
either.
the map. I don't see you at all.
You can light a torch with that, or
Oh, I can light a torch. Yeah. Do you have a torch on you?
I have a
anyone
lantern.
like? Wait, someone
I
has a branch? Didn't you have 2 branches? Where's
Kevin has
Wrigley?
branches.
I have apparently popped into a different plane of
oh, Wrigley, fetch, bring us some stick.
You are a giant wolf now.
Giant wolf. Wow, so cute.
If you still want the wolf, here's your wolf.
Thank you.
Wait 1 second. I might have to give you.
Can I just pick up a stick from the side of the road? There's trees everywhere, right? So just pick up a stick.
Perfect. You now have a stick.
Hi, Ash.
Be careful though. There's
can I
a
ask?
wolf coming up that does like sticks.
You gotta hurry, you gotta hurry.
Right.
Oh yeah. We're burning it. We're burning it. We're using creative.
You see Varys holding a very nice stick.
Gotta go for the
I
stick.
threw it. I threw it at the spider web.
Oh, you
Hey,
threw it.
go
You
fetch.
threw the stick.
I'm
Go
gonna-
fetch, Wrigley, go fetch.
No.
You threw the stick.
Going into the spider web.
You successfully throw the stick into the web, and the wolf just jumps onto the web after the stick.
Oh,
Okay.
we cannot use fire.
All right, Kevin, you have a stick.
Nice.
What is
The
burning?
stick was on fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kevin, if you want to move through the web, either out of the web or through it, you can make a strength check to kind of overpower the web.
okay.
Break free.
Strength of a dire wolf.
Does the thing light the web on fire though?
Are they burning the web?
Yeah, the stick
Yes,
was on fire.
yes.
The stick we threw.
Yes.
Are you burning where the wolf is?
We
No,
threw
we're burning the web
Jumped
and
after a
then
burning stick.
Yeah, we threw a torch
you-
basically at the web, and the wolf ran after it.
Oh, the burning stick. Okay, I got it. All right. So if the stick is burning and the wolf has the burning stick, we'll say definitely the stick has burnt kind of a hole in the middle of the web, but it's still holding strong at the time that the wolf jumps in. For Wrigley, are you waving the fire around and burning more of the web, or are you just kind of holding the stick and ignoring it?
A strength check where I try to go after the stick through the webs.
And you certainly succeed with a nat 20. Okay, so this is what happens. You burn the stick and you throw it into the web, and it slowly starts taking out the web. And meanwhile, the wolf jumps in, grabs the stick, and just tramples an entire circle, destroying everything.
Nice.
I
including the web, right? So
Yeah.
very nice.
That's your wolf as
Where'd the
well.
wolf go? Where'd the wolf go?
Sorry, I was just deleting the web and I messed up. Back. This wolf, man.
I snuffed out the fire and in the process also destroyed the entire web.
Where's the wolf?
Very nice.
Good. Very good wolf. Very good wolf.
Accident.
Good boy. Good boy.
Big wolf.
Also, keep in mind I'm like double your guys' size.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, Clifford.
Yeah, I'm a large
very
size.
cool.
Good boy.
Gotta make your wolf smaller. Your wolf is too big.
I actually can't find my character
Nah,
anymore.
it's fine.
So this big wolf just kind of stamps around, just is happily swinging the stick around with this goofy grin as the webs are just all being destroyed.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
But-
by the way, Christina. I mean, Chrissy.
Yeah?
I know Druidic, so if there are any like secret Druidic messages hidden around, I would
Don't
probably
think
watch
there
this.
are right now. Mostly Radoth is the druid, so he's speaking druidic, but this is otherwise just the ruins of a normal town. Unfortunately, you guys were not very stealthy.
We weren't. The fire was.
Yeah, this might be a surprise to you, but like they did actually the loss of the web did notify the web's owners,
Oh, shh.
who then scuttle up to the door here.
What's up?
And if you peer in, you do see
I don't like spiders.
that room. But you do see a few
Well-
giant spiders.
Giant spider.
All right.
Okay.
Luckily, you have managed to destroy even this web. Let me see if I can select this.
As Thaddeus follows behind, he's like, wait, don't we know where to go now? Why are we going to the spider's house?
Why are we going to the spider's house? That's a wonderful question.
It's in the way. It's in the way.
There we go. There's the web. Okay.
Wait, the dragon's
So,
that
you know
way.
what?
The gun's
Dragons, dragons
that
up
way.
here.
Just some spiders.
Isn't there a king spider or something that
He
we're
said left
supposed
at
to
the
get?
left, and then right, and then left. I think we're almost there.
Yeah, you do recognize that if you go up this path, you will find the dragon. Yes. Wow, that web was taken down completely different from how I expected. I should have seen that coming. I don't know why I didn't see the giant fire stick and wolf combo.
And the fetch combo.
Yeah, fetch combo. It's a classic, you know? And we've got some mad giant spiders. They spent a lot of time setting that web up.
狼はここに入れるんだ。
The wolf may or may not fit into the door frame, but you know,
It's cute, but yeah.
it's a very cute wolf.
Yeah.
And he also goes first. So, Mr. Wolf, what would you like to do?
I tried to stack the door.
You guys aren't within 5 feet of the spiders, right?
We are not.
Only you.
No,
Oh,
10 feet.
well.
The squares are 10 feet away, so yeah.
You
Yeah,
you definitely went in first, so
So the spiders are in the house.
yep. They've scuttled over to the doorway and are kind of clearly about to attack you.
Oh, well, can I bite one of them?
You absolutely can.
This one.
Wolf bite. Wait, this is the
20.
21.
Yeah, it is a 21.
You
And,
absolutely do. Bite for 12 damage.
It must
Nice.
succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Yep.
Wow.
and It's
It's CC.
so you hit this one and you basically just when you bite it, like its legs just flip out from under it as you pull back and how do you turn these things? He's going to be knocked prone.
Yep, it's prone now.
We'll give him a little sad face.
Oh.
And then I'll guess I'll move out. I'll move out of the way and play with my sticks, and also get opportunity attack.
Alright.
Well, would you? Because he's prone now.
Yeah, if he's prone, does he attack?
He has disadvantage
I-
to attack.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Thank you for knowing this game better than me. He will also bite back with a 12.
Mm-hmm.
That 12 does not hit.
All right. He's too busy being flipped upside down. He
Fast
doesn't
dog.
successfully get you.
Nice.
All right, Thaddeus, you've now seen the dog destroy the web and then viciously bite one of the giant spiders that came out.
Thaddeus
Oh,
will
I took one of its legs off, and I'm also using that with the stick.
So now you've got a burning stick and a leg. Have you gotten
Yep.
rid of the sticks from the twig blight?
No, I still have the twig
Alright,
blight
I would like to
bodies.
give you a warning. If you get any more sticks, you can no longer bite as an attack without dropping them.
Thaddeus will walk up and go, what's going on here? Oh shit, there's spiders! And we'll try to whack it with his halberd.
Luckily, he's not afraid of the spiders. That does hit.
It's just tree, this wood,
Yeah,
but not afraid of
Just
spiders.
wood. Just
Just
moving
wood.
wood.
You whack its soft underbelly, and it thrashes, but it doesn't stop moving.
Oh, wow. It's tough spiders.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna say you have to be somewhat close. Maybe one other
Do
person
you
can
get
try.
a
I have reach, so I can be 10 feet away.
Okay, you're fine.
Do you get advantage on prone?
Oh, yeah. But
Can I attack?
You're taking up the doorway, so no one else can attack melee, but you
Oh.
can. And he's prone, so you have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll. So you can go advantage and then attack.
Okay.
18, nice.
Nice.
Roll damage.
11.
11 damage. Oh, this poor thing.
a poor spider.
Goodbye, spider.
Oh, goodbye, spider.
All right, you took out one spider. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Mhm.
Varys, you see these two spiders are crowding the doorway. You see one go down, but there's still one moving kind of in the back that you can't really make out, but you can probably target.
Mm,
So they probably have about 30 health. 25 to 30 health.
30
Yeah, 30.
health.
That-
Ooh.
Minimum
I
30.
kind of like really don't like spiders, so I'm gonna like walk up here.
It's your turn to run away.
Well, yeah, you don't have to get close. You can stay far away.
No, I want to burn them. Okay,
Nice.
I'm
nice.
going to use my burning
I don't
hands.
know if you can fit there though. The
You cannot get through Theo, though. He's taken
Yeah.
up the whole doorway.
Damn
Yeah.
it, Theo. All right, that's fine.
You
I
can
will
burn
just...
Theo too.
No, that's okay.
Just
No
burn
friendly
everybody.
fire here. I'm just gonna magic missile 3 times. Ah, damn.
Always a fair one. That's what, 10 damage? So,
Yeah.
It's not
pretty
bad.
solid.
チェルシーはさ、もっと強い攻撃魔法を覚えるの
いやこれ結構強いよ。
ファイヤーボ
Fireball is a level 3 spell.
Do I have sneak or do I not have sneak?
Theo is, you guys are winning, so I'm going to say this diagonal is a little bit too far on the 10-foot map, so you do not have sneak. Did you
Sorry.
hide recently?
Sorry, guys. I will.
I didn't hide.
Alright, then you do not have sneak attack.
Okay.
But you do hit with your normal crossbow attack. You do 11 damage.
Without
Wow.
sneak.
Without sneak.
If this spider had a voice, it would be screaming. Oh, it's the spider's turn, yeah! He's gonna move up a little bit. So
Oh,
here's
I do want to
unhappy-
sneak just in case.
Yeah, alright, so we have a very unhappy spider right now. And he's going to bite. Nothing special. Actually, no, he's going to do a special attack. He's going to shoot a web at Theo and try and snare him. 17, and he hits.
It's the first
he's
special
going
attack we've seen.
Yeah, he's going to snare you in a web. So you find that you're no longer able to move anything. On your turn, you can try and either attack the web to destroy it or just burst out with your strength.
Okay.
Can they choose to attack the spider or is that not an option?
I mean, you guys can choose to attack the spider. Theo can't because he's restrained by the webbing.
Okay.
So he can't.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't think you guys are going to want to speak. Spider. All right, well, you're happily enjoying your 4 different types of sticks.
Yep.
I'm
That's
still
it.
enjoying them. I'm still enjoying them.
Turn over.
Yep.
Hi, Jen. Can I ask the Wolf or some party member can pull me with a net?
Yeah, as you get webbed, you can shout out to them. What do you want them to do?
Okay.
They can try and destroy the web around you, or they can just hit the spider on their turn.
Mhm.
The wolf is busy gnawing. I think he ends up gnawing a good amount off of one of the twig blight arms. So it's now like half an arm.
You're losing
If you
twigs.
try to attack the webbing that's around your friend and you miss, do you hit the friend?
You could. Thanks for the idea. That's a great idea.
Wait,
I want your option.
on Wrigley's turn, can I say like, hey boy, here, tear him out. Trying to convince Wrigley to tear Thaddeus out. I mean Theo out.
You take a stick and you throw it.
I think you have to put a stick on him.
You take a stick and you throw it
at
at Theo, and you see what happens.
Pull me.
You gotta find a big stick.
I'm not. I don't like sticks. I'm not a stick guy.
Where's the crab?
Yeah, I figured.
The big stick.
You know, you want the club from the ogre?
Yeah.
There it is.
He has the club. He has the club.
Yeah, it morphed with me, so
Yeah.
you don't have access to it.
No club.
Same.
I will cut.
Thaddeus, what do you do?
I will cut Theo out.
Sure. All right. You. What kind of damage? Slashing damage.
Yes.
That's perfect.
You do manage to slash the webbing. You kind of get it so it's still sticking to his armor, but you've broken all the ties so he can move his limbs around freely.
All right, Theo, finish him off.
All right, Theo, it's your turn.
Wait, okay, but
Go for it.
Chelsea, you won't finish the spider?
Oh, you can kill him if you want.
Okay, I will kill them. Attack.
Ooh.
You still have advantage. You can go
Oh,
back
no
to
more
the-
advantage. No more advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You still roll damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like no
Just-
chance that would not be enough. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, that got rid. There we go.
Okay, I'm above.
And
Yeah.
you just finished cleaning off the webs off your armor.
We just need to see the guts spill up. That's all. Doesn't matter who kills.
Why this part is hide?
Oh, you just haven't walked in there. Do you want to see the room?
I'm not.
Just seeing the room. If you guys aren't, I'm gonna check out the room. Make sure it's
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. Some guy checked the room.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's nothing there.
Because I
For
cannot.
treasure, you
tell.
do see in the second building there. You do see that there is an old adventurer's body cocooned in spider silk.
Ooh.
Can I free him?
I mean, it's just a body right now, so you can cut it down. It's
Oh, there's
got
nothing
some
there.
leather armor. It's got a short sword. And since
Do you
you're,
recognize him?
you find a potion of healing,
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have potion of healing now.
and you also find a little bit of gold and silver. So 23 gold and 35 silver, and a healing potion.
I'll just take those fully.
As Vanny's collecting that, I was like, which way was the dragon again?
Up the big road. The big road. Where the wolf is. This way.
This way?
He said left, right, and then tower. Path to the left.
Left.
One sec, I'm doing the
Oh, let's try dragon.
Is this a
Do
tower?
we want to like rest before we kill the dragon? You know.
Oh, we should
We're
find the.
probably
Nope.
gonna call it, if you guys want, we can call it here and do the dragon battle next time.
I will take all.
Sounds like a good idea.
I took them all. I took them all. Did you want something? Harry, did you want any? Because I took all of it.
Andy, you want to take gold?
I took all of it. Did you want some of it?
Oh no. If you take all of it, you take that.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh.
he found it. So
Okay,
that
okay.
made sense. All right, so you guys make your way up the tower, full of confidence, with no doubt in your mind.
We don't need to take a rest.
I feel like we might not be ready for this one.
We're not ready for this. We're going though.
Oh yeah, you know.
Stay outside the tower
Is-
and maybe
is
do
this
a
the
short rest,
tower?
and then we'll pick this up next session.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
And sorry, guys, I want to ask how to chat like
Oh yeah, how is like Ash? How are you doing the like orange
yeah.
like role play stuff?
Oh, /me space, and then you can put in like whatever your character does.
Slash me.
That's me.
I'm chasing it right.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Oh.
And then if you look at the bottom, it says as. You can switch it to your character and not just your name.
Oh.
That's what that is.
これそしたらこれフルネームじゃなくてこれどうやったら
Perfect. I can do it as
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh Giant spider.
You have $3 signs next to your name.
That's the message. I'm rich.
Oh,
That's
that's
what he
okay. Nice.
これさ、どうやってさ、俺さ、ちょっ
Ogre Gog. Poor Ogre Gog.
All right.
Awesome session, Chrissy. We
Yes.
killed a lot of
That's a
stuff.
と
serious
さ、これさ、どうやってさ、セオだけにしたいんだけど。どうやって
You probably have to change your character's name.
Okay.
You can also change your username in settings in the top right.
Yeah, something like that. Someone top right. What?
Top
Right.
right settings display name.
Oh, if you go to the little gear here, there should be a display. Oh, each moment.
一番上
Display name. Coco Theo.
ここに、セオ。OK。で、よいしょ。
As yes, Theo. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Theo test.
Nice.
Oh, but it doesn't have the cool artwork, unfortunately.
You can like put the artwork on your profile. That's how I do.
That's an extra step. Well,
Yeah.
Harry's been telling me he wants to change his artwork for like 2 months now,
Oh,
so I'm
really?
not sure that that step is maybe too difficult.
How do I change my character name to like capital?
ボール20のアカウントにそのアップロードできるけど。
ああ、なるほどね。
まあ、リサがずっと違う写真欲しいって言ってるのに全然出してないから、まあ、ちょっと難しすぎるかなと思って。
OK、ちょっと出すわ。ゾンビの写真にしようかな。
Zombie? You're gonna look like a zombie?
ゾンビファイターかっこいいじゃん。いや、普通の
Theo's been drinking too much of Wrigley's alcohol. It's really just aged him in ways he didn't expect. He looks like a zombie now.
英語ができないからって。あ
You're gonna have a tough time getting the nut if you look like a zombie.
Oh, he's looking up fancy aristocrats now. Alright, so I'm just gonna pile all of your characters together then. So, if you want to take a short rest, we'll figure it out next time.
Yeah.
You'll probably have to reset your wolf.
No worries. All right, I'm heading off. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Guys,
Thanks, Chrissy.
Yeah.
thanks, Christy.
Have
Good
a nice
session.
day.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.